Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the McDonCast, the funnest podcast in town, the only podcast around. Welcome back.
The only podcast around to reach 100 episodes.
We are the first podcast to hit 100 episodes.
In this area.
And to celebrate this, okay, so we have a bit of a mix of themes going on today here. So we're reviewing the D&D movie.
Yep.
And so this entire episode will be in the format of a D&D one-shot campaign. Which might be too much, but we're going for it.
We have special guests.
To fill out the roster of our adventuring party here, we have Nick from Salty Table and Brendan from, he keeps changing the name of his YouTube channel, but he has one.
Sticky Shoelace.
Yeah, his character's name today is Sticky Shoelace, so we'll just go with that.
We're going to have Patrick call in later in the show, as well as Morgan.
So stay tuned for that.
So in total, 7 hosts.
And normally, I would start the episode off by giving y'all a brief rundown of what will be going on.
He's going out over here.
Hey, he can
By
go
the way,
for
we
it.
have 100 McNuggets.
We also have 100 nuggets to eat because it's the 100th
not on
episode.
this plate. Around generally.
Let me switch the camera there on that plate.
Put the plate in the middle for a second.
It's okay, they can still see it. Alright, but
Put them in here.
Alright, to start things off, instead of giving you guys a brief rundown of today's episode, I will be giving you guys the introduction to today's adventure. So, Lord Cassius McDonus, 7th of his name, King of Castiopia, Lord of the Spritesians and the Potasian Isles, and bringer of current events, is demanding a present from each of his subjects for his 100th name day. He has decreed that whoever brings him the best, most thoughtful, most delightful gift will become Lord of Castiopia to live out the rest of their days in the Palace of Golden Arches. Since Cassius McDonus has never had any children of his own and must choose an heir before he passes. Your quest today is to find him the best birthday gift and discover the secrets of Castiopia along the way. The best birthday gift.
Wow.
Now,
I gotta think hard on
Can
this
we
one.
kill him?
hypothetically, you could.
Yay.
The four of you meet in a theater. You have just finished watching the king's most latest creation. He is a bit of a writer. A play known as Honor Among Thieves. As you make your way to the atrium of the theater, you're thinking about what you've just seen. Actor named Chris Pine and some of his friends going on a legendary quest to save the kingdom from an army of evil wizards or something like that. Some of the details are a bit fun. You just went to the play and saw the play.
Oh, God. What would we do without you, man?
So while you guys
He's
are,
the brains of this operation.
why don't you guys introduce your characters, sort of describe what they look like as they're getting up out of their theater seats here.
You go
Tucker,
first.
you go first.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Morbius II. Have you ever seen the movie Morbius?
Oh,
I look like that.
alright. Well, check
Why don't you
into
introduce
the-
yourself? Oh, and what's your class and race?
I'm a half elf. I'm a druid.
All right,
Why do we gotta be racing with this?
because there's races in D&D. That's what your species is.
Alright, let's all focus on that.
My name's Peter. That's what they call me.
No way!
I'm whatever this guy is.
What's your last
Giant.
name?
What are they?
That is a giant barbarian.
No. Goliath.
It's a Goliath barbarian. They're half
Goliath.
giants.
Wait, what's your last name?
I can't disclose that.
okay.
That's classified information.
Due
Right.
to the I don't know, the government, whatever.
Right.
At this time, why don't you go, bud?
My name is Squidfart. I have white hair. I have red bloodshot eyes. My height, it just says 5. And then
He's 5 tall.
I'm 5 tall. It says I'm 30 pounds and 90 years old. But anyways,
So you're like an old man.
oh, and I'm a bard.
He is you are a gnome?
No, I'm a bard.
No, your race.
Oh, shoot. Where do I find that again? Yeah, I think I'm a gnome, though.
Yeah.
No, I believe I'm a gnome. I just need to find it real quick. But let's go with that until I find it.
All right, and you, sir, there in the last seat.
I'm Sticky Shoelace. I used to be a massive Adderall user, but I now replaced that addiction with a better one. I'm just a full-time meth head. And I have
This
plus...
episode is not family friendly.
I have +2 charisma.
What is your? Give me like a physical description of your appearance.
Below the waist or above the waist?
Your whatever you think is necessary for the people to know what your character looks like.
Well, that's important. We don't know where the story's gonna go.
What does he look like?
Alright. He's got huge feet. And massive hands. Very skinny arms. But his right arm is much larger than his left arm. That is all you need to know about Sticky Shoelace.
And what is his class and race?
He prefers not to talk about his class and his race.
Okay, what is his like role
Brennan.
and his?
His role?
Yeah, Nick, you do it.
Okay, first off, I'd also like to mention I'm not a gnome, I'm a dwarf.
Oh, he's a dwarf. Okay.
Yeah, you are a dwarf.
Yeah. Do you want to buy this on your own?
I already said enough about my character. I'm good.
Okay.
Y'all have more than enough info.
We'll be
about
fine.
it.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll pull it up since
Alright.
I don't know how to find it.
you are a dragonborn paladin.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Kind of coincides with the
So-
feet thing.
With a massive right hand.
It's a really skinny dragonborn with giant hands. All right. As you guys are getting up out of your seats, as the play is ending, the actors are taking their final
We're
bows.
already in the lobby, Sam.
I'm retconning that.
Oh.
An attendant comes up to you and... So what did you guys think of the film? Or the play? As the films don't exist yet.
They might.
They don't.
Magic projection.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. You can review the movie as this guy?
My name is Jared.
Alright. So they didn't see it.
Nick saw it.
Nick saw it.
What were you doing while you were in the theater?
I was,
He was
you need
busy
to-
in the bathroom.
Well, there's a reason he has a big right
you
arm.
need to worry about your dang self.
We're back to this.
Is everything all right? Should I fetch a doctor? Is everything well?
Do what?
Should I get the doctor? Are you okay? You seem like a sturdy fellow.
Doctor ain't gonna
Well,
help
at
with
least
this, dog.
half of you seems like a sturdy fellow.
It's a woman.
Doctor ain't gonna help, doggy.
Well, that was weird. Okay, anyway. Dungeons and Dragons.
Slow down.
Honor Among Thieves.
Slow down there. Okay.
It's the second, technically fourth attempt to do Dungeons and Dragons movies.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we allowed to pass on here?
Preferably not.
You should make this one not family friendly.
Yeah, just go ahead. I think we've already passed. I think we already have methods.
No, like 10-year-olds watching this.
I won't say it.
Okay, anyway. Directed by
Talk to Peter about it.
John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein,
Yes.
directors of the movie Game Night. John Francis Daly,
I watched that
also
movie.
one of the actors on Freaks and Geeks when he was like 12.
Only talk to that.
So, Sam, what did you think of Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves?
Well, I thought it was a fine play. The effects were very good. The fights were incredible.
Okay.
The acting was fine.
Okay, so
No, okay, but genuinely, I had a really fun time watching this movie. I thought it did a really good job of capturing the spirit of a D&D campaign. There were a couple certain tropes and isms that if you play D&D a lot, you picked up on real quick. There were also a lot of references, like certain items, certain locations, and characters that were like references to certain, things in the D&D community and culture and stuff like that.
yeah. So
I thought the plot at the end was kind of like iffy because it didn't match how, like, the beginning, the way they opened things up.
Did you? He didn't see the movie. Did you see the movie?
Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
D&D, the movie.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Okay.
anyway, so I thought the best part about this movie, I think, was how accessible it is.
Yeah,
If
you don't have
know
to.
anything about Dungeons and Dragons, I think it still works 100%.
Mhm.
Which I think is the best part, because if they want this to be a franchise starter, if they want to do 50 million of these, immediately diving into like the most overcomplicated D&D lore to ever exist would be the dumbest idea. So I think it's a little expository, but I think because it works really well.
Yeah.
it's not a super complicated story. It's a fairly basic heist,
Yeah.
and our characters are fairly basic archetypes. But I
Think like Ocean's 11 if it took place in like Game of Thrones world.
and there was only 4 characters,
And there's like 4 guys instead of like a million.
so I thought, okay, I just lost my train of thought. You go, say something.
I had a good time. I thought this movie was great. The character writing was actually like way stronger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
There were a couple characters that I thought didn't really do a whole lot for the story. Like the tiefling character was really only a shapeshifter. Like we didn't really learn anything about her other than like what her powers were.
Yeah.
I feel like that could have been fleshed out a little bit more.
You can't just eat all of them by yourself.
He can if he wants to.
I'm counting them as like,
You've eaten like 30.
this is, I ate 17 as I need for more.
Don't worry about your goddamn self. Okay. Let him get as many nuggets as he wants.
Anyway,
Let him stick them in his ass if he wants.
I thought that it's a movie that you've seen probably 20 times before.
Mm-hmm.
It's super simple. It's very predictable. You see everything coming from a mile away. But it's the best version of that, where the character dynamics and the writing is so consistently good, where even if there are tropes and stuff that's played out, you still enjoy seeing it because I think the character dynamics work so well.
Also, the characters just talk like people. Like they don't like in Game of Thrones. I think some people get like lost in like the dialogue sometimes.
Yeah.
In this movie, like everyone just talks like a normal guy. Like no one's like speaking with like grand colloquialisms or like super long like rants.
And
That
I
like,
know
everyone just talks like a dude.
Nowadays, this is probably like a criticism. Some people would see this as like a downside of something, but it feels like if they took, this is the first like trying to start a franchise movie where they've accurately like taken the Marvel-esque tone and worked it into something else where it's a super fun ride and it's got good humor, but they still manage to have like the emotional beats hit fairly well.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end, I think it works. And then visually, it's not amazingly shot, but I think there's a lot of great practical effects in this, which I was surprised by.
Yeah, the Dragonborn were all practical. So were the like other races.
All
and
the
stuff.
most, I think, anytime a race is just walking around, I think it's a practical.
Except for the bird people. I think the bird guys were the only CGI ones, but all the other like fantasy races and
At
stuff
the
were.
beginning?
Yeah.
No, he was real.
Yeah, but like they're flying around and stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously, anytime they're just walking around, it's a real puppet, and then you get an
Yeah.
action sequence, it becomes CGI.
What about you, Squidfart? Any thoughts on the play?
It felt like a Percy Jackson movie.
So many would see that as a bad thing.
Yeah, that's not.
What? I like Percy Jackson movies.
All right.
I don't know. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I want to go see it again, actually.
Not enough
Alright.
explosions.
It feels very rewild. Max thought there were just a little too few explosions. He
Yeah.
could use more explosions.
All right.
Tucker's standards of my thought process wasn't enough.
All right. Any other thoughts?
I thought the cast was great. Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez, I thought they had great chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And then Justice Smith and what's her face, Sophia Lillis. Sophia Lillis, I think, was probably the weakest of the main.
Yeah, she didn't
cast,
really
mostly
have any
because
personality.
She doesn't have a whole lot to do. They kind of had her played as like closed off.
Yeah, but because she's so closed off,
Yeah.
she doesn't really have a lot of dialogue
And I
with
find
other
it
characters.
weird they tried to give her a romantic subplot, mostly just because I see her as like a kid and everything.
Not even a romantic subplot. It's just a character like asked her out once, like before the movie started, and then at the end he asks her out again,
Well,
and she's like, "Ah, fine."
Now, obviously, if they were to keep making
yeah,
these,
Which
that's
one?
The tiefling girl and the half elf guy
obviously, if they were to keep making these,
Somebody's
that would
doing
be a
with the
plot
horns
line.
and the tail, one who could turn into animals.
The girl Max.
The girl who wasn't a barbarian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if we want to do, before we do spoilers, recommend or no recommend?
Absolutely recommend for sure.
I would too. Nick,
I've already seen it.
would you recommend other people?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I've already. Why are you asking?
It takes a second.
Now let's do some spoilers.
I'm good. I don't need to recommend it to anybody. It's fine. You don't have to call me.
Well, you would probably just say something about how you need to do
No,
one
it's
thing
good, it's
right
fine.
your entire life.
No, just carry on.
So, the pretty much the only like
It's
main
like work at this
spoilery
point.
element of this
It's like a manual.
is the whole death resurrection tablet thing,
Yeah.
Go on to that.
which it's weird that no one has used it before. That it's just sitting in that room of treasure, and no one bothered.
Presumably, there was more than one of them made.
Can you have a nugget?
There's no more left.
But why is no one used that one? That's like
I think it's the last one,
Take your nuggets.
maybe.
and I think that's why it's still around.
That's,
That's why in my
Wow.
I just assumed there was like other tablets that were around, and that was just the last
I'm
one.
pretty sure you guys. That's it.
Ate the nuggets.
No,
I still have some, but I'm still eating. I'm hungry. Did we actually clear all those out already?
Nick ate like 40 nuggets,
Oh my god.
That's like 25
Ate a
nuggets a
lot
person.
of
I thought we were gonna like really struggle to get through those.
No, I'm
Yes,
kind
you
of
did.
still hungry.
Are those boxes empty?
Yep.
I refilled it, and I looked, and it was like all gone.
So
I haven't eaten all day. I'm saving for
Seem to
tomorrow.
have thoroughly enjoyed your popcorn, sir.
I don't
I
buy
ate exactly
food.
20.
should I order more food?
We can go get food after. if
I'm
we're still
hungry.
Uh,
We'll wait after.
Hang on, you want him back?
all right.
There you go.
Jesus.
Any other closing thoughts?
I thought they resurrect what's her face at the end.
The barbarian girl.
The
yeah.
barbarian
I thought that was a good
That
ending.
was
Uh,
stupid.
No, I saw you see it coming from a mile away, and it is a little dumb how like in your face they try to make it where it's like
Oh.
the bug flies in, and then we flash back to
Yeah.
a flashback that's already happened earlier in the movie.
I did want to point something out because I want to compare the ending of this to the way that Shazam 2 ended, where they just like randomly bring him back and like Wonder Woman just walks out of nowhere and goes, "You're alive again."
I remember you telling me about that.
This is how you do a character resurrection properly.
Well, this entire
Because-
movie is built around this.
Yeah.
This one item.
Because they actually, the main character loses something to bring his friend back. He can no longer bring his wife back. That's the sacrifice he has to make
Yeah.
to bring back this other woman who his daughter sees
But
as her
he
mother.
brought back his daughter.
Because he kept saying, "I'm going to bring your mom back." And he kept reiterating that throughout the movie. But this woman is the one that had raised his
Yeah.
daughter,
Yes.
so
That's
that's
the-
really
that's
her
her
mom.
mother.
Yeah.
Tough decision.
I thought that was a. I thought, yeah, I think that the dragonfly was a little bit heavy-handed, but
Yeah, that was. I also thought the villain kinda underwritten.
the
kinda just
red
there.
wizard one or the other guy.
Witch, or was it a wizard?
I think she was.
Is it? Can you still be a wizard if you're a lady?
Yeah, she's a wizard.
Okay.
That's bizarre.
Can you be a witch if you're a dude?
It's a warlock,
How
technically.
come that?
I don't know.
What's the difference
Well, not in
between a
D&D.
warlock
That's
and a
like in actual English. In D&D, those are you could
I
be
guess,
either one.
Yeah, I don't
But-
think it was a warlock thing.
Wizardo and Wizardo.
There's no witches in D&D.
Yeah,
not
so,
not
yes.
not in the rules, anyways. But
My opinion on this
yeah,
movie,
I think
not
she
enough
was.
dungeons.
I think she was not very well developed. But also, I think her role was just to be the evil thing.
Yeah.
I think the main villain was the guy that had betrayed
It
them.
was Hugh
He
Grant.
was the actual
Yeah.
villain, and she was more just a plot device.
Other stuff I liked. They really explore only one dungeon, and there's not a lot in it.
Like I said, not enough dungeons.
There is a big dragon though,
Mhm.
and I did like the twist
Big
where,
dragon.
where the dragon was fat.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
liked that because if it was
Oh, there were two.
just a normal dragon, I would have been like, okay, this is getting a little generic.
Yeah, it's dragon.
I
Okay,
think
cool.
doing like just even small, because Dungeons and Dragons is such a broad fantasy IP.
Mhm.
Like it's just pretty much like the basic version of every basic fantasy concept. If you just do small little twists on stuff like that, I think it allows this to work. a
And
lot
that's something that I definitely could have seen is like if someone was running this as a game, I could totally see a DM going like, and the dragon is like hugely fat, and he has like way more XP, like health points or
I
something.
also like
Bunch of
how
more hit
no
points.
matter what, the whole party was pretty much together the entire time.
I
Like a real
appreciated that,
D&D
too.
They never, because like if you were just writing a movie, you would split the characters up.
They
right?
tried to do that for a little bit because they were trying to get into that room like 3 different ways and they broke
Mhm.
off a little bit, but they came.
But they came back together, and
Yeah.
that's exactly how the game works. So I like how they
Yeah.
kept
Yeah.
that component where the camaraderie is just constantly
Yeah,
there.
that was a fun moment
Yeah,
when they're like, "If I can get a 1/4 inch dugout, I can."
I can get it. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. It was just I thought it was just really, really well done. I'm sad it's not doing better.
One
It's
Easter
funny.
Easter egg that someone told me about that I actually didn't notice when we saw the movie. So you remember the D&D cartoon from the 80s?
Yes.
No.
You know when they're in the arena and they like
Yeah, I
the
saw that
party
those characters
the party
are in the
across from
background.
them is from the cartoon,
Yeah.
which I thought was cool.
Which means they're all dead now. But that's fine.
No, what? Oh, in the Coliseum.
Yeah,
That should have been the cast of the 2001 Dungeons.
yeah, murder all of them off.
Just kill all them
I can't
off.
wait to see it again, and I will see it again.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
It's
sad
definitely
it's
a good
not
movie.
doing better. It's doing about slightly better than it was projected to, but what it was projected
good.
to do is not enough.
Yeah.
So, Hopefully, word of mouth carries it, but its main problem is
Max, please don't take that apart.
that Mario comes out.
I'll take it.
As of recording this, Mario came out today,
Yeah,
and I feel like that's just gonna.
that's
suck
gonna
it.
smush. Yeah, that's gonna smother it. Alrighty, well, is that everything for the D&D
I
movie?
think so.
All right. As our heroes.
Wait. I think the movie's pretty good. I'd recommend you go see it.
All right, thank you. As our heroes make their way out of the theater and into the streets, there's a lot of hustle and bustle going on. People running to and fro, carrying large boxes wrapped with bows and other things. There's fireworks going off throughout the city.
That's good. You should.
What?
I said Peter makes me uncomfortable.
Peter makes everyone.
Roll intimidation.
Especially the youngins.
All right.
All right.
People are running to and fro. There's a lot of hustle and bustle in the streets going on. It appears to be about noon. The kingdom seems to be, typical middle-aged kingdom, though perhaps a little bit more advanced. Taller buildings, made of finer stone. It's clearly a very wealthy kingdom. As you're walking outside, all of you roll perception.
Perception?
Yes. And Brendan, we have extra dice you can use.
Oh,
Yes, those ones.
perception.
I got 13.
Yes. I rolled a 2
2.
with a +2
I'm
modifier.
just gonna use this.
Squid fart steps and poop and does not notice.
I got a 7.
What?
Okay, I got a
13.
21.
21?
How?
All right.
It goes to 20.
He has a modifier, Max.
You moron!
All right, what did you get?
13.
Oh wait, do I have to add up with here, right?
No, you can just press it and it'll roll for
Oh
you.
jeez, wait, what am I looking for again?
Perception.
Stinky shoes.
It's a word. It starts with
It's
a
in your
P.
giant.
Why don't they have a search bar?
So
That
what
is
you
a
gotta
good
do is
question.
you gotta go to
Dude,
this.
it's like a
You gotta go
40-year-old
down.
man
You gotta
using
push
technology.
this.
Oh,
Goes to bed at like
perception.
7 o'clock every day.
Lord!
An 8.
What is this guy?
Eight?
You rolled an 8.
Yeah.
All right. As you're all walking out of the theater, Squid Fart steps in a pile of poop, does not notice, continues to walk.
That's very squid fart.
As he is walking, he steps on a flyer, which your character notices.
A poopy
You
fly.
see a big 20% off written on the flyer.
Oh boy, do I love a bargain.
Is
Are you gonna pick it up and read it?
Yeah, well, I thought I had already.
No,
picked it
you
up.
just saw that it was on his foot.
All right, I pick up the flyer and I read it with my ability to read.
Is this for a clothes store? 20% off?
No. It is for a local bar called the Smashed Spirit. It's run by a man named Hillbury. And he wants you all to go to his tavern.
Hillbury?
No, Hillbury.
I said Phil Burry.
Yes, Hillbury.
Oh, like Bill Murray.
No, this is Hillbury.
This is Phil Burry Day.
Dude, Nick's from the guy. He's got like a.
the math equations.
He's got like the yarn, like the tax and the.
As well as a small map of the city that like sort of has a big red spot over where his tavern is located.
I say we head to the bar because I want to drink.
No objections.
Alright, I take the paper and I put it in my pocket.
You don't
And then
have
I
to
take
pay
the paper, I take it out of your pocket. I give it a sniff. You gotta put it back in your
for it.
pocket.
You guys just counteract each other the whole time.
Yeah, that's all I do.
A woman dressed in like rather fine clothes who's exiting the theater just watches this whole interaction happen. She sort of
You want a piece?
she turns to her husband and whispers something, and he kind of like pulls her aside, and they walk off. Yes.
Don't talk to those guys.
Peter wants to know if they have kids.
You can ask them if you want.
Hey. Oh god.
Peter Pan's interested in this situation.
Why does he talk like a redneck?
That's what they do
All
out
right,
there.
I go to the bar.
All right, are all of you following him to the bar?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You guys make it to the Smashed Spirit. It's quite a large bar. As you push the doors open, it seems to be quite busy. People of all... Sure, that can be what it looks like.
Whoa!
People of all different races and classes mingling about, talking. Seems to be a lot of commotion in the air today. A lot of energy. As you walk in, you're greeted by a waitress. Can I help you boys with anything?
Can I get?
Make me some.
I got your attention.
What?
Can I just get a water?
Would you like a table first?
I thought we were sitting down.
No, you just walked in. You're
With
standing in
ice!
the doorway right now.
No table in the water. No, thank
Alright,
you.
while
No
they're
table?
while they're doing this,
Ma'am.
I sit down at one of the empty
Ma'am.
tables in the back.
She walks you over towards a table. It seems to be the only stone table.
Ma'am,
What?
could you pour some water on the table so I can lick it up?
In a moment, I suppose.
Movement with ice. Can I get it?
Ice on the table, please.
Ice all over the table.
Yes. As she walks you guys to the table, it's a corner booth in the back of the restaurant. Seems to be sort of a wooden bench that wraps around the corner, and a large circular stone table in the center. Though it doesn't match any of the other tables in the restaurant. There seems to be a
Ma'am,
yes.
how they been wood?
I don't even know what you just said. There seems to be like a hemispherical indent like in the center of the table, and there seems to be like crushed pink stones like ground into the finish of the table.
What?
So you wanted water on the table, you
Yeah.
wanted ice on the table. What did you want?
Preferably in a cup.
I'll have what he's having.
Okay, and you?
As much beer as you got. Your entire stuff.
I can't give you that.
Why not?
It won't fit on the table.
I'd like 12 eggs.
Can we get a bigger
We
table?
don't have eggs.
Could I get 11 pounds?
No, this is the biggest table.
Could I get 11 pounds of mashed potatoes, please?
Yes?
Go
Alright.
outside, get me a chicken, and then...
We have chicken in the restaurant.
Okay, I want you to make it lay eggs, and then you bring me those 12 eggs.
I'm not waiting for the chicken to lay eggs so you can have eggs. If you want
That seems like a
beer,
problem, ma'am.
Okay.
Man, you need a
I
different
went-
job. You suck at your job.
how about a gallon? Would that
We're taking
suffice?
this out. I want a gallon of beer and a bottle of isopropyl alcohol.
I hate this guy.
I don't know what that is.
Just the beer.
Okay.
Wait.
So 1 gallon of beer
Ma'am, I need
and
chicken
3
now.
waters?
Is your ice cream machine working?
What?
Can we? It's a bar. Can we get any? Can we get some ice and then some cream in a bowl?
Oh, what are you doing after work?
Going home?
Well, no. Like, what would you be doing if you weren't going home?
Ma'am, what's your address?
I don't feel comfortable telling you my address.
Ma'am, there's like six... there's
Don't
like
talk to
6
my lady like that.
While they're-
Okay, I'll be back. And she goes off.
I don't even think she knows what she's writing down to
Okay,
order.
guys, I think we should kill everyone in this bar.
I'm kicking you out of the party for sounding like that. Right now.
Why?
Get out.
You can't do that.
Get out.
Yeah.
Where is your flashlight?
What flashlight? Get out.
Torch.
Alright, she comes back after a moment, holding a rather large tray with a gallon of ale on one side
Share my
and
eggs.
3 waters on the other.
Where's my water?
Right here.
Oh, just making sure you.
She
get
sets
from
it down on the table, takes one, pours it out in front of him, and sets the glass down.
Thank you very much.
Puts the other 2 glasses in front of you guys before taking a small barrel and setting it down in front of you.
We need to speak to Hillbury.
Can I get a side of lemons?
You don't got
Sure.
any eggs back there?
Hillberry's quite busy. I can get him for you. Might be a few minutes, though.
Okay.
How many few minutes?
I chugged the
Don't know.
entire thing of ale in one go.
Roll Constitution.
I
You just
chug.
use the dice.
No,
I
I'm
chug my waters.
Casual Tuesday for me.
Alright. Your water's your
Roll
glass
an
is
11?
empty. You're now very drunk.
Oh wait, and after
You will now have disadvantage on all your attack rolls for the next hour.
Ma'am,
What?
Like in-game hour, not real life hour.
Okay.
In game.
Oh, I breathe in to look bigger.
He doesn't notice.
Oh wait, she's gone.
Yeah, she left.
No.
Well, you gotta snap your fingers.
A different waiter who's
Oh.
tending to the bar looks over. Can I help you?
No.
Keep your snapping down.
swing that way, bud.
Sorry?
Where's the other lady?
She's in the back. She said you were looking for the boss. She'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, tell her to wrap things up. We got some food. I got some water she needs to boil.
No, you don't.
Well, no, I didn't order it yet. That's why she's waiting. That's why I'm snapping.
Alright, after a few minutes pass, she comes back with a rather tall man. He's sort of balding in a rather strange pattern. He seems to have like a strip of hair in the middle, 2 on the side. A little bit gray, a little bit older. He seems to be wearing the robes of a cleric, though they're unwashed. They're clearly worn. He hasn't been practicing for some time, obviously, as he's running a bar. Can I help you guys?
You got any eggs?
We're looking for a present for the king.
Present for
We
the
can
king.
find one.
Well, I don't know. I have something that might help. Know that you're worthy first.
Yeah, we're worthy. All right, move on.
Y'all got any eggs back there?
What do you have to show for your worthiness?
My word.
Oh, let's take it out back. I'll show you something.
If it can't be shown at the table, it probably shouldn't be in the bar.
No, but this is to see if I'm worthy.
I don't think you know what I'm asking.
What do
Just
we need
make
to
a
do
lot
to
of
our
worthiness.
readiness?
I guess I'm not worthy then. Fuck it.
I think each of you should tell me one story of your adventures, so I can get a good grasp of who you
I
are.
almost clogged a urinal.
It's not so much an adventure as much as it is a plumber situation.
I'm worried mine cannot be disclosed out loud.
Hey, I don't
That's
think
pretty
you're
worthy,
worthy
man.
then.
I once tripped a horse.
Tripped a horse?
I was
Do
gonna
you guys
pull
know what
that.
an adventure is?
We haven't
I'm
done
concerned
anything.
you have done nothing
Okay,
with your
why
lives.
just clog toilets.
I'm not doing
I got
that.
trapped in a magic book,
Oh Jesus.
and I had to fight a bunch of monsters.
Why is this guy in our party?
You seem like the most worthy.
Hey, wait! I got one more story. I was once in a hot dog eating competition, and I ate the most hot dogs to get second place.
Could you run
I
that
was
by me
almost-
one more time?
The person who got first place threw up.
I
Well, that
see.
doesn't count.
So then, wouldn't you have gotten first place then? Or did you get third place?
I didn't eat all the hot dogs though, so technically nobody won. But
But
I would have won.
I don't think you know it's competition.
I would have won. I'm worthy.
Alright, well, I still think his story's better, so.
Wait, what did you?
What about my story?
You didn't
That
eat
wasn't
hot
even a
dogs.
story.
How many warriors do you know can trip a horse? Do you know how hard it is?
A
to do
corpse
that?
can trip a horse.
Yeah, but they don't do it.
A piece of paper on the road could scare a horse.
But it doesn't.
It does, all the time.
But I'm that piece of paper.
No, you're a 5-foot tall dwarf.
Did I
No, I'm
mention?
not 5 tall.
Okay, well, you're 5 tall then. Sorry.
Did I mention these were hot dogs? These were not hot dogs.
Are you saying you eat dogs, sir?
You said it, not me. I didn't say anything. But I'm just letting you know, it was a competition.
Was this competition certified by like some sort of authoritative body, or were you just eating dogs?
I don't think you're worthy of this.
Okay.
I don't think.
He reaches into a small pouch on his side before pulling out what looks to be some sort of glass orb, almost about the size of a cue ball for pool. Inside it seems to be some sort of swirling, almost like a shining, glittery substance. It's like sort of a pinkish color.
Pink drink?
About 33 years ago, in the city of Avon, I was a cleric. Me and my 3 friends helped banish all the evil spirits from that city. We found this
What's in?
in one of the houses that collapsed during the fight.
You stored
Think
it
you should
in a
have it.
wall?
You broke the house?
No.
I think you should all just remember that I'm very, very buzzed right
No
now.
one likes you.
Wait, what is it?
Ball.
What can it do?
You know
I
what
stare
it is.
into the ball.
Now hold it in your hand.
Roll
We don't
perception.
need that.
You have disadvantage because you're drunk.
Okay, I rolled a 1
All right.
Three.
and a 3.
You just have no idea what's going on. Anyone else want to roll perception?
Oh, all
Hey,
right.
look at this ball!
All right, now look into it. Oh, I got 16.
As you're looking at this orb, sort of turning it over, feeling the weight of it,
Wait, is it like a circular ball?
it's a ball.
Yep,
yeah.
that's what ball is.
That's what ball is.
I didn't know.
Spiritual shaped ball, yeah.
You notice it's roughly about the same size and shape as the indent in the table.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I put it in the indent.
What else
All right.
do I put in there?
As you put it in the indent, the pink sort of gemstones that have been ground into the table begin to glow
Is that gonna affect
and
my
shine
body?
and sparkle
It's gonna predict the Barbie
before a
trailer.
message begins to play. And that brings us to our first trailer for today's episode.
Message.
Smooth transition there.
We're on news item 5, and we're 35 minutes in.
I said this was going to be a long one.
Alright, this keyboard don't work.
Uh-oh, the magic's broken.
The magic projection.
The magic projection's broken, everybody.
Alright.
So Mario comes out today?
Came out, yeah, it came out today.
Oh, I was gonna wear my Mario shirt. I forgot.
Instead of you wore your
All right.
grandpa
So
sweater.
cute.
So I'm gonna move out of the way of the TV so y'all can see.
Wow, okay.
What the?
We probably should have muted this.
Yeah, I'm watching this movie for sure.
It's
Warner Brothers is
the
gonna
remote
copyright
is
this
dead,
video.
so that's not gonna happen.
Uh-oh, copyrighted music.
Alright, well this episode's getting. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Just like it.
So-
Hey, that's actually a good song.
Hey,
The-
so that guy.
I'm a Barbie girl.
That's not
That's
in
not
the
the
movie.
song that's
It's not
playing.
gonna be in the movie at all.
What?
Yeah, they couldn't get the rights to it.
What?
That's not a joke.
Whoa.
They couldn't get rights to the I'm a
Is that
Barbie Girl
Barbie?
song.
That is Margot Robbie playing Barbie.
Yep. There's more than one Barbie. There's a million Barbies in there.
Everyone in this world.
Why
is
is
to
Ken
reconsider
so
my life.
old?
I think that's part of the joke.
Oh.
He's not that old. I think he's like.
Wait, is this what the magic ball is showing?
Yes, this is what the magic ball
It's the
is
Barbie
showing.
trailer.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Oh. Wait,
It's
why?
Kate McKinnon, everybody.
Maybe that's one of the mysteries
Yeah.
of this campaign.
Oh my god.
Oh, Will Ferrell!
Oh, what the?
Whoa, that's a
Look
lot
at
of
that
names.
cast.
Every celebrity in the world is in this movie.
Well, between this and Oppenheimer, which come out the same day, yeah. So
Also,
this roller skate
Donald
show.
Trump was brought in for like criminal questioning yesterday, and this was trending
Yeah.
higher than his like,
That's
arrest.
awesome.
All right. All right. I think
We get the idea.
We get the idea here.
So,
Wait, you actually weren't joking. This is actually what the ball is showing?
Yes,
Whoa,
That is.
you guys hyped for Barbie?
my balls don't do that.
Apparently, it's not a kids movie.
Wait, is it like rated R or something?
It's gonna be like PG-13.
All
So
right.
everything in the trailer is from like the first 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the movie takes place in the real world and is about modern political gender politics.
Oh, look at that.
yes.
All right.
Y'all
It's
should,
the perfect kids
y'all,
summer
y'all,
movie.
y'all should review that.
That was strange. I've never seen that happen before. Although I suppose we did get that table from the same house that we got the orb from. So yeah, probably should have thought to like maybe see if those were related. But anyways, what do y'all think about that? That was rather strange.
So, Barbie
Barbie. I wish I was a
What?
Barbie girl
looks
in a
cool,
Barbie world.
I guess.
When does that come out?
July.
Now, are they selling Barbies that are gonna look like Margot Robbie?
That would be my assumption.
I'm gonna buy those.
All right, you do that.
They're gonna be flashbacks to when she's a kid.
All right. Anything else?
I hope so.
I mean, honestly, they're not showing any of like the real movies. So.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
They're just
That wasn't the movie?
no. That is like they're
That's
not
a
showing
full
like
movie.
the plot. They're
That's-
purposely just showing you like the Barbie-ish parts, so that when most of the movie takes place in New York City, like it's jarring.
In New York City?
Yeah, it takes place in the real world. You can see at the end they're leaving the Barbieville.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Apparently, the plot is that she gets exiled or something, and she has to. Will Ferrell is playing the CEO of Mattel.
Oh, okay.
Of who?
Will Ferrell.
Mattel is the company that makes
that
Barbies.
owns Barbie.
Okay.
So it's about Barbie going to the real world and meeting the toy company people that make the Barbie.
Oh, that's
Oh.
no.
They
Will
should do
Ferrell
that with
plays that guy.
Transformers.
Yeah.
So exactly like the Lego movie.
Yes, but in live action and for adults.
Didn't you say they were making a live action Moana?
That might come up later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
All right. Can we let's go back to the D&D.
All right.
D&D.
Well, that was rather bizarre. Anyways,
Where's that house that you found in that orb?
where's the house?
Yeah.
It's about 2 days ride north.
2 days. What day is it now?
It's the king's 100th name day.
Let's just give him the ball for the birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, I've heard rumors there's 4 more of those. Perhaps if you gave him the whole set, it'd be a
Oh,
real
yeah.
nice
Give him a
present.
whole set of balls. I'm sure he'll like
Set
that.
of 5 balls.
Well,
I got some more balls than that.
we have at least 6 balls here, so let's just go over them. Give me
yeah.
balls.
Things wrong with you. Also, why was only 6?
Let's have some.
You gotta do math or something's missing, buddy.
Let's have some gay sex with the king.
No, I knew a man like that. His name was Ansel Armstrong.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Where's he live?
How old is he?
Same city, north.
North of the city.
North of this city, yes. It's
North
a different
in
city.
this
It's called
city or-
Amman. It's north of this city.
Okay,
How
where
long?
those
How
balls
far away
at?
is that?
It's the same. It's 2 days ride north.
Ah!
I just told you. It says the city of Avant. We just talked about this.
And he has the other magic ball.
No, he's missing a ball.
Wait, why is he missing the magic ball?
How did he miss a ball?
No, he just doesn't have one of his balls.
You chopped off?
He just
Yes.
What?
Oh, by what?
What?
I don't know.
Me.
Wait, why do you know this? What?
I just heard stories.
Yeah,
I've never
why have
met
you
the
seen
guy.
I
What
just
other
heard
stories have you
stories.
heard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell me more of these
He's
stories.
definitely seen this guy's balls, guys.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone's balls.
Did you like
You
it?
got pictures?
What's a picture?
Like, photograph.
What do you visually remember about the one ball you saw?
I didn't see his
You
balls.
got a documentation.
So if you had to describe his balls,
I've never seen this man's balls.
Do you want to see
You
his
mean
balls?
ball?
anyway, where do we find the other magic balls?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Not our regular balls, the other magic balls.
I've heard rumors that they keep one in
Keep in
the.
mind, I'm still drunk.
Okay. I've heard rumors that they keep one in the Church of the Bug God somewhere towards the west end of the city, but you'll have to go
Church?
talk to them about that.
There's a
Just
church.
bug city?
No, there's a bug god.
I ain't doing all that.
That's not.
That's
even-
what I'm telling you now.
Tony the Tiger's the only real.
Anyways, I've heard rumors there's one there, though I can't confirm myself.
Do you have both your balls?
I have both of my own balls.
Do that right now, let's see.
All right.
I'm not gonna do that.
Can you give? So
Wait,
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 Bug
are
contest.
are they magical?
one last time.
What happens if you put them on the table?
All right. Real quick, while I got you here, can I get another? Can I get a bottle of beer to go?
Sorry, we don't let people take our glasses out of the bar.
More the exception.
Can you put it in a bag?
How many eggs y'all got?
In a bag? Like a paper bag?
Grocery bag.
Yeah.
Sprout.
I don't think it would last going from the kitchen to your table if I put it in a paper bag.
Give me what it
Trust me,
wants.
it'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, just put it in the ball. And I take a knife
Oh,
and I start cutting into the ball.
It's like stone.
Oh.
Stone.
Well, I keep cutting
By
into
the way,
it.
Squid Fart, you might want to put the ball in your bag.
Are you gonna keep doing that?
Yeah, I just keep doing that.
All right. As your knife touches the edge of the ball, a sort of jolt of electricity goes through the handle of your knife into your arm, and you take 1 electric damage.
I would keep trying that. I think something might happen.
Alright. I take the knife again, I start cutting again.
All right. And you take 3 electric damage.
It's bound to work at
Yeah,
some point.
no, we're eventually. Trust me.
All
Let
right.
me try. Give me the
Keep in mind,
Oh.
Squid Fart, the only healer in your party is this one here.
Y'all
So,
got any apples back there?
do you really trust him to heal you?
Hey,
I'm a healer.
What do you do?
I'm a druid.
Oh,
Sir.
well, you're sort of a healer. What?
y'all got any apples back there?
Yeah?
I need 12.
12 apples?
Yeah.
So if you can go back there and get my bag of beer and those 12 apples.
All right.
I can't tell you why, though.
All right, I'll be back. Actually, I'll have Lara do it.
I take
He
the
goes
ball
back
and I
behind
rub
the
it
bar.
up against the table.
Wait, you went back behind the bar?
He goes behind the bar.
Where's the waitress?
He's talking to her.
Okay.
Hey,
What's her name?
While they're talking, let's dine and dash, guys. Let's go.
you want to know the
No, I
quickest?
need 12 apples.
You want to know the quickest way you can regrow your hair?
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
Didn't the waiter? He was bald, right?
Transplant.
Yeah, he's gone, though.
he's gone.
He's the owner of the bar.
All right, let's go. Let's run.
Did you put his ball
All
there?
right, all
We
of
all
you,
get up and run out of the bar.
all of you roll stealth.
No, I want my apples. Can I stay?
Shut up, Max. I
Oh,
rolled a
yeah.
9.
I'm staying.
15.
8. Wait, what am I rolling for? Stealth?
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Dude, I want my apples. I'm staying.
7.
So you're just gonna stay in the bar.
Yeah.
Because you have +1.
We need to pay for
That was
it.
So
minus
you got
one.
an 8.
Oh.
No, this is for the. Don't worry about yourself. I got a 7.
You got a 7.
Yeah.
You got an 8. What did you get? Squid Fart.
Oh, I got 15.
All right. The 3 of you get up and try to sneak out of the bar. Squid Fart
Without
manages to
paying?
get out the door,
Yes.
and as you guys are falling behind him, another patron of the bar sort of scoots back out of his chair, bumping into you, knocking you over as you stumble onto the ground.
Rookie mistake.
Hey, what are you two doing?
Hey, we're just gonna head outside. Peter over here is gonna handle the
You
town.
made it out, right?
All
I
right.
made it out.
All right. So you roll persuasion.
Why does it matter? I'm still sitting there.
6.
Why do they care if they leave?
He's actually covering the tab, though. So
All right, then. Why are you sneaking out?
I'm not. I'm just leaving.
Why are you crawling on the ground?
Because this guy knocked me over.
Wouldn't have knocked you over if you weren't crawling on the ground.
I wasn't crawling on the ground. How do you get knocked over when you're already on the ground?
Is this how you treat all your customers?
Wait,
The ones that try to sneak out, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
wait.
trying to sneak out. He knocked me over.
Alright, wait. I walk back in and I take the ball and I put the knife on it and I throw it at him.
What do you mean you put the knife on it?
What the heck are you
Get that
talking
back.
about,
Like you're
man?
gluing it to it? What does that even
What
mean?
are you doing?
Well, I want him to take damage when the knife's
It's
on
fine,
the ball.
dude. I
Nick, that's
literally am
because you were
paying for you.
stabbing it and it was electrocuting you.
Just stab him with a
Not
knife.
because when you touch a knife to it, it becomes an electric ball.
Oh.
This kid.
Alright, I just come back in and I throw the ball at his head.
That's
Dude,
a
I'm
shit.
paying for you. Just leave.
Oh. Well, no, I want him to get away.
He's paying. We don't need to get away.
Just
All right,
stay outside.
fine. He rips off a piece of paper. Here's the tab.
Now pull out my AK-47.
You don't have that.
And I say, sir, you best let me
You
out.
don't have that.
Okay, I take the tab and I pay it with my no money.
All right. It is 4 copper.
Yes,
No,
sir, I'm not gonna
it's 2
count.
silver.
Alright, I gave him 2 silver.
All right. Thank you. I'll have a nice day.
Where are my apples?
You still want the apples?
Yes! I paid for them, don't I?
And my potatoes. I didn't get my 17 pounds.
Shut up.
I didn't get them.
That'll be 2 silver for the apples.
I thought I already paid.
You paid for the gallon of beer your friend drunk.
You should just go ahead and die. Just go ahead, die in the corner. I want my apples now.
Sir, you gotta pay for the apples.
I'm gonna rub my magic balls in your face. We're gonna get them for free.
You're outside.
Alright, let's do something.
Thank you. Here's your 12 apples.
Wait, I walk back in.
I
I walk back in, I walk up to him. Hi, sir.
Dude, please just leave. Get out.
What do you
Please get out.
Can
What
I
do you
have
want?
2 silver?
No?
I walk back out.
Alright, are we all outside?
Alright, you are all outside.
Okay.
As you all make your way outside,
Before anything else happens, let's burn this bar down.
Yeah, let's just say fuck this guy. And burn it down.
I take the
I
knife.
do not like him.
I take the knife and I take the ball and I stick them
Oh my
together
God.
and I put them up against the bar.
nothing happens.
Dude, it's only
Right.
shocking you.
It's
I know.
only shocking you because you're attacking it.
Oh.
I have a candle in my bag. I take my candle out and I hold it up against the bar
I
until
don't know
it
what you
catches
guys
fire.
I take the knife and I start cutting into it, and as I cut into it, I put it up against the bar.
You take 4 electric damage.
What?
I don't know why you think that this works. I don't know what you think this orb is.
It's not like steel, it's just like if you put a knife
Oh,
in a
I
toaster.
see.
It's defending itself from you.
Oh.
It's not like a weapon.
Like if you put a knife in a toaster and put it next to a building, nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, wait, I put the stone on the ground and I stomp on it.
And you break your foot.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage and stub your toe.
He's almost dead. Alright,
I'm not healing you.
I hold my candle up
I'll
to the
get
side
you
of the bar
Alright,
with my tinderbox, trying to light it on fire.
roll stealth.
Stealth?
Yes.
How is that stealth?
Because you're in broad daylight trying to burn a building
I
down.
rolled a 10.
In a populated city that I already said was very
They're
busy
standing
today.
in front of me. They're blocking it.
What'd you roll?
10.
A pair of guards walking by
God damn.
look over and they see a suspicious group of individuals crowded around the corner of a bar. One of them walks over and taps Squidfoot on the shoulder. What's going on here?
Play with my balls.
And I got the knife and the ball. I'm like, this orb, it's a...
Dude, it's not gonna work.
No, and I say to the girl, I say, you need to rub these 2 together.
Stab it with all your might.
You want me to rub the knife on the ball?
Yeah, watch.
He
Okay,
takes
now,
it and grabs the knife and just sort of rubs it over the
okay,
top.
now while he's
Is
distracted.
this supposed to do something?
Yeah.
Alright, well, he's distracted
What?
me.
No.
It-
While he's distracted, I shoved my apple up his butt.
And he likes it.
I'm kidding, we're not going to attack.
You're not gonna attack?
No, I'm going to walk up to him. I put my tinderbox and my candle away, right?
Okay.
And I go, I'm drunk. And I'm still on the ground.
Can this guy get arrested?
Did it happen yet?
Hold this. Sir, you can't be drunk and walking around the streets.
Well, that's why I'm sitting here.
Alright, well, I suppose you got us there.
So I'm sitting here.
Y'all, you boys stay out of trouble, all right?
Will do, Captain.
Don't worry about your goddamn self.
All right, and the two guards walk off. As they're walking away, three men exit the bar and begin walking towards you three. These are rather burly-looking men wearing some sort of leather armor. They seem a bit scrappy. One of them's got a
You
scar.
accidentally opened all your notes.
Oh, whoops.
Well, shoot, dang it.
Now I know what's gonna happen.
Oh, Witcher.
Game's ruined. There we go.
Alright.
All right, there we go.
Podcast's over.
All right.
Fuck this stupid show. I just took your nuts.
All right. As
What was that?
I was just fingering your booty all over.
Going all over you. Just plucking your pubes.
all right, the three men walk over to you. So
Are we live?
we are recording. Yeah.
We can edit that. It's okay.
We're not
That
gonna.
was a practice round.
No.
Something.
It's an hour-long practice round.
They walk over to you. I saw the boss hand you something. What was that?
This ball?
No,
Yeah,
don't
what's
show
that?
Don't show him the
Give it
ball.
to me.
It's a big stone.
No, don't show him the
Just
ball.
I
then.
had it.
Let me see that.
It's not worth it.
Only if you rub this knife on it.
You can't tell him to stab it.
Wait. Just then,
No, I wasn't stabbing,
replaced
I was
the
just-
ball with one of my apples very stealthily.
Oh, yeah.
Now, can I roll for stealth?
Sure. Roll for stealth. As he reaches his hand out to you, you quick put an apple in his hand.
Oh, my God.
What's this?
Then I run away.
So you just like run down down the road.
I also start
Can
running.
I roll for something?
Roll for athletics.
Yeah.
Do an athletics check.
19.
Dang.
All right, you're able to run your full movement distance to the to the other side of the building.
Hey, if you, by the way, that guy is definitely going to try to kill you, so I would...
He
go
tosses
kill
the.
Whoa!
He's not over here anymore. He tosses the apple over to one of his cronies. I'm gonna need to see that.
Why do you
This?
see my balls?
Yeah,
him. Don't
What about this?
I don't care about that. Give me the
Dude, it's
bowl.
not gonna work.
You're not here.
Can you use this first?
Do what?
Rub it on this.
He drops the knife, and all three of them turn around.
Idiot.
Okay, run
All right, I
back.
take out my crossbow.
All right, you guys want to fight him?
I'm going to shoot him.
All right, everyone roll initiative.
Each one.
Yes.
9.
9. All right.
18.
My stats are terrible, and I rolled pretty good. I don't understand why they're not better.
I got a B.
Who rolled a 1?
Oh, wait, that was me, actually. Oh, never mind.
I'm looking.
I got
for,
18.
I'm looking for initiative.
Yeah, my character has to leave.
It's like
in
right
7
at the
minutes.
top.
Oh, I see it.
You did 754. What are you doing?
13.
He literally goes to bed at like 7 every day.
I gotta keep the world turning.
All right,
Dude,
what'd
it's
you roll?
Wednesday.
I 13.
Every
13?
every day is Wednesday.
What'd you roll, Max?
I don't even have a job. 18.
Don't worry about your goddamn self. Keeping this globe turning is a full-time job.
It's really not.
All day.
All right, is that everybody?
Way
Yeah.
more than that.
What's your character?
No,
Rumble
that's
Gumpus?
what the world spins at.
He's Rumble Dinkus.
That's what I keep it.
Or Peter, he's
All right.
Peter File.
I don't even get a thank you.
So, all right, everyone, we need to set up your characters. This is our first combat. So, let me set the
Oh, it
stage.
is
for you
actually-
guys.
Who's going first?
No,
I thought it was Crash.
I'm gonna use.
I'm letting you know because I keep it turning, dog.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Whoa there, bucko.
My other dice for the miniatures, for the bad guys.
Well, golly.
All right, there are 3 of them. Where, Max? Which one of those is you?
D&D dice.
What? No, I'm this one.
Okay. What's your movement distance?
I'll figure that out.
Should say on your character sheet.
Okie dokie, hold on.
What did I roll?
Oh, so 16, dog. You got a good hand. I'm gonna do that more often.
Is it the walking speed?
Sure.
30 feet.
Okay, so 60 for running. So
This time.
each one of these is 5. So 5, 10, 20, 30, 60. You're over there.
Whoa!
The direction of them?
No, I said
No,
I
he ran to the other
I
side
said
of the
I
room.
ran back.
What is this thing?
Yeah, but you did that after the combat started.
No,
So
it's
they're
right before.
here. This is bandit
Dude, what the
1.
freak?
This is bandit 2. And This is Bandit 3. This one's their
Wait, they're
captain.
bandits?
I'll just let y'all handle these.
Wait, why are we fighting these guys?
Did you get the
Because
ball?
they stole the ball because you handed it to them and they ran off
You
with it.
moron.
They asked for it.
Yes, because they were stealing it from you.
I tried to booby trap them.
Yes, but they're not like completely brain dead.
You almost had him. You almost had him.
No,
This close.
the guards left because you guys convinced them to
All
leave.
right, I draw my crossbow.
All right, Rumble Binkus, you're up first.
Rumble
This is
Binkus.
all the way over there.
Are you gonna take your turn to just run towards them?
Rumble
How
Binkus.
far can I shoot with like a crossbow?
I believe it's like 120 feet.
Okay, I shoot him with the crossbow.
All right, which one?
Shoot the captain.
There's no captain. There's just
There is a captain.
What? Oh, okay, I'll shoot the captain.
All right, roll.
I do.
You know how to play this game, Max.
I do.
Okay, you roll your hit dice and your attack dice at the same time. What's the attack dice for your crossbow? Then there's a modifier.
Do I have a crossbow?
Just press the.
God, just be a D&D expert. Oh my god.
This is like the most basic thing.
Everybody knows
He's played this game like 50 times. You've played this game. You know how to do this.
I don't know what you're doing.
Wait, where do I?
Do you have a crossbow?
He doesn't have anything equipped. I can tell you
Hold
that.
on. Oh, you're working.
You hear that, everybody? Sorry.
Wait,
Sorry, Donnie.
All right, we'll come back to you.
yeah, just go back.
Instead, the bandit captain is going to go first because he had the next highest roll. So he is going to move towards whoever this character
I think
is.
that's Brendan.
He's going to move towards Brendan's character,
Oh,
and he's going to attack with his dagger. So he quickly draws a hidden blade from his belt,
Sorry.
and he is going to attempt to stab you with it. What's your armor class?
100.
True. What's your armor class?
95.
That's not true either.
How do I find my armor
It's going to be less than 20.
Scrolls it.
What's it?
19.
There's no D. D10 is this.
16.
16.
I was close.
This one?
Yes. All right.
it's 16. His arm.
16. All right. He takes a dagger, sort of. It has like a loop at the end. He sort of spins it around in his hand before slashing at you, but you were able to dodge out of the way, moving
what I
to
thought.
Oh, we did a spin move.
the left.
That's what I thought, dog. Look at that.
Oh, there's
Like
squid farting.
LeBron James.
All right.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think
Max, do you want to do your turn now?
Yeah, I want to shoot crossbow.
All right. Do you know how to do that now?
I think I
Do you
rolled
even
this
have a
one.
crossbow? Did you check that?
Okay.
I did.
But you got to roll your attack dice too.
What's the attack dice?
The D20, because you have to beat his armor class, and then that's for damage. But I want you to roll them at the same time, so we don't waste time doing dice rolls.
17 and 63.
That's a 6. Roll the 17.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Plus 9.
9.
9 damage.
Alrighty. You take the crossbow,
Got Alex.
lining up the shot before a bolt flies from the bow, sort of hitting him straight in the shoulder. He sort of grabs it and snaps it off, reeling out in pain. How much damage did you say?
Crusty.
9.
9 damage. Alright.
How much health did you get?
You don't know that.
What are you doing? Are you?
Hey, kids.
Alright.
Old pal Crusty.
It is now
Jesus.
the second thug's turn. He is going to move towards. You guys need to put those.
Yeah,
so
they
we know
were
what's going
here.
on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's like actually part of the game.
What?
Alright, he's gonna move towards that one. Who's that one?
Towards the cape one?
Yes.
That's Morbius.
Alright, he's gonna move towards you. He is going to try and whack you with his mace. So he raises it up over his head, swinging it down. What is your armor class?
18.
18. You're able to take sort of the back end of your arm guard and sort of parry the blow to the side as the mace goes swinging and missing over your head. It is now Squidfart's turn.
Alright, I self heal.
Oh, because you've taken all that electricity.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at the first level.
Alrighty, on yourself?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and you know how to do that.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. That
Alright, I'll
is.
see y'all later.
So I get 10 HP back.
Alright. And Max, are you done? Are you leaving?
I'll go back.
Okay.
When?
He's probably going to the bathroom.
Eventually, no.
Alright, this guy's going to move towards Max's character.
He's not coming back.
And he is going to swing to attack. Yeah, he is.
He said in like he's gonna be around in like an hour.
He's not. Tucker, shut up. All right. He is going to attack with his. Actually, wait, no, he has a crossbow. He's just going to try to shoot at him. He's not going to run away there. He's going to try to shoot him with his crossbow in revenge.
Hold on 1 second.
Aww.
Hold down.
It's the bandit's turn. He's going to shoot at Max's character.
You're gonna have to pull up Max.
He does not beat his armor class, so the bolt flies over his head and misses.
All right.
It is now Morbius's turn.
Okay. I walk forward 5 feet.
What? So are you disengaging from that guy?
Can I just walk over and hit the other guy?
He has opportunity attack if you do that. You can, but it'll give the pyramid guy an opportunity attack.
All right. I'll kill this guy then.
All right.
All right. I raised my mace. Rolled 18 to hit.
18 to hit. All right. Roll for damage.
6.
6. What are you attacking with?
A mace.
Mace. Alrighty. You take your mace, you sort of take it in your hand and boom, clabber him over the shoulder. Just sort of like his shoulder pad just sort of implode, like bends in on itself and falls off of his shoulder, and he takes 6 damage.
By the way, it's 8 p.m., so we can call Patrick if you want.
No, he'll call us. Alright. So it is now Max's turn. We'll skip him, which makes it the bandit captain's turn. Give me 1 moment here. You're going to put the health for this guy. Alright. So bandit captain is going to swing once again at Brendan's character. This time with a scimitar. He takes it and sort of swings over, sort of cleaving straight, a horizontal slash, and your character just sort of ducks down under it, even though he is rather tall, looking a little bit weird. You make the dodge. You're safe. All right. It is now Thug number 2's turn, who is engaged with Morbius. He's going to go for his mace once again. What was your armor class?
18.
18. He is going to miss as well. Once again, going over your head.
Okay.
It is now Squidfart's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use sleep hit on the guy in front of me.
Well, remember it's a radius.
Okay, don't you sleep because I'll fall
What?
asleep.
I can't direct it? No, I thought I could direct it at someone.
That's only if they're like really far away.
No, it has a range of 90 or 20 feet. So 20 feet is
Okay.
how...
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, so I'm
So you're just gonna go for that one guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one guy.
All right, go ahead and cast sleep. And that's Thug number.
That's 2, I think.
2. Okay, yeah.
He has to roll a... Let me find it.
I believe it's a Constitution save.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how high. 2d8s for each slot. When you cast a spell...
That's for your casting. I don't think it has a save. I think you just roll the amount of HP that it affects.
Okay. But I thought it was supposed to put someone to sleep.
It does. It puts anyone who has HP lower than the number you roll to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Would
so
you roll?
I have to roll an additional 2d8 for each slot level above first, and this is first.
So just the amount that it annoys you.
So
You're not
just-
adding any extra.
Just 2d8s?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
3. All right. Do your little play your instrument and cast your spell. As he begins to play his bagpipes, Squidfart plays bagpipes, by the way. Sort of a purple mist begins to flow out from the top of the pipes and swirl around the bandit there. And he just sort of... but he's fine. Does not affect him at all. Making it now Thug number 1's turn.
No, he's not.
No, it's 3's turn.
3's turn, right. Yes, he is going to go for Max's character. This time, he's going to say, screw the crossbow, run right up to him, and he is going to go for a slash with his scimitar. That is going to hit and do 8 damage. So he takes the scimitar, swings it over, just sort of clips him in the arm, and makes a sizable gash as Rumble Bumpkus sort of stumbles back in pain from the attack.
That's the dog, by the way.
See ya.
All right, it
Alright,
is.
so Max took damage?
Yes, and it is now your turn.
Okay.
You took 8
I'm
points.
going to swing at guard number 2 again with my mace.
All right.
Okay, rolled a 25.
To hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Put it up to the mic.
Roll for
I
damage.
rolled a critical hit of 9.
Critical 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Was it 9 with the crit damage?
Yeah, it says crit 9.
So you rolled a 9 for
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the 200.
So. Ooh.
He diarrheas himself on the 200th episode.
Thank you for that.
What?
All right. And you're attacking with your mace?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you take your mace, you hold it high above your head and just boom, smack it down like Thor's hammer, cracking it over his skull with a loud snap. He sort of stumbles back a bit. Blood begins to sort of swell from his scalp down over his face, running over his left eye. And he is looking very, very discombobulated right now.
Does he have 1 HP left?
You don't know. He's not. He looks very bad right now.
Okay.
And with that, it is Rumble Bumpkiss's turn, so I'm going to move for him. He is going to move. He's actually not going to move. He's just going to take the help action for Morbius. That's what he's going to do. He's going to give you advantage on your next roll.
And my character has a stomach growling and econ homework he has to do, so he has to fit that into the fight within the next 3 minutes. Magically.
It is now the Bandit Captain's turn. He is going to once again go for Brendan's character.
Just kill me, stick something, put the magic ball in my
And
butt.
what'd you say your armor class was?
Let me see. 16.
Alrighty. He's going to take his dagger and stab at you, but you're able to repel the blow with your weapon, sort of deflecting it off to the side. It is now Thug number 2's turn. He's looking very, very woozy right now. He's going to go at you.
At who?
At him.
Morbius.
At Morbius, and he's like, ooh, 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 and he misses both attacks, barely able to even stay on his feet. It is now Sweetfart's turn.
Alright, I go up and I attack Thug number 2.
All right,
Which guy?
you're standing right next to him.
Yeah, this one.
Alright, I go and I stab him. Or I hit him with my warhammer.
All right.
So let me see how I do that.
The characters roll before they do something,
Yes.
like in real time.
What do
They just sit there with a dice.
What do I have to roll?
Wait, what
for-
did you roll for initiative, Brandon?
Initiative. I didn't roll anything.
So he hasn't even been participating in this fight. His character's just been staying. Yeah, you're supposed to be like in the fight.
I thought I was doing something.
I
You haven't asked me to roll anything.
asked everyone to roll it. Just roll a d20.
I rolled a d20.
Roll another.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll initiative.
Huh?
You rolled an 11.
11.
11. Okay. So you are.
And I rolled. Oh no, econ homework. Oh no.
You leaving?
I gotta get the fuck out of here, Donnie. I'm
All
sorry.
right, we'll pause. All right, we're continuing.
Oh, we're back. Brendan had to leave, and Patrick is not joining because he is a poopy face. All right, let's keep going.
For the sake of canon, in the middle of combat, Brendan's character had dysentery,
Shoelace.
and Sticky Shoelace just literally pooped himself to death in the middle of the road, so he's dead. All right, started. We are back at the top of the round, Max. It is your turn, or it is Rumble Gungus's turn. You took 8 damage on your last turn, so make sure you calculate that in with your thing. But it is your turn right now. He is right next to you, so you will have disadvantage. Are you sure you want to do that?
Shoot. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'll use my greatsword.
All right.
I thought I
$2d6.
was going. I thought I was going to
Just
send my
a D6?
warhammer.
Oh, yeah, we were next. Never mind. It's next turn.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Jeez
yeah.
Louise.
So, how do I do this again?
It is.
Wait, so do I use strength? Is that
No,
It's your-
you roll your.
It's your strength modifier for the attack roll. Yeah,
okay? And then what do I roll to hit?
it should say on there.
Oh, okay. Let me look.
Stalling.
Weapons.
It's all part of the experience, folks. All right, so if you go to attacks,
Yeah, I'm looking.
do you have your Warhammer equipped?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You do not.
Oh.
Okay, I equipped it for you, and your armor and your crossbow. You didn't have anything equipped. All right, good job. Okay, it is a D8 plus 4, and then your hit DC is plus 7.
D8 plus 4.
So when you roll your D20, you're gonna add 7 to it. Are you rolling on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, then
so
you're good.
D8 plus 4, you said?
Well, no. Okay, go to your attacks.
You should just be able to press it. And you should
So when you roll to attack, you're gonna press that.
Oh, I see it.
When you roll to hit, you're gonna press that.
Okay, so I roll to hit is 14.
All right.
And then if it does damage, it'll do 9 damage.
Alrighty, you take your mighty warhammer, moving aside your bagpipes, you sort of spin them around to your back before pulling out your mighty warhammer and just boom, cracking it down over this guy's head, smashing him onto the ground. The hammer, boom, making contact directly with the cement, smashing straight through his skull, and his head just like a watermelon all over the road. He is super de duper dead. All right.
Is it Morbius' turn?
It is now one's turn. So being that
That one goes first.
No, that one goes first. Whatever. That one's gonna move and he's gonna attack you.
Okay.
And he is going to do. Yeah, that's the captain. So he's going to. No, you're right. Yeah, he moves first. So that one's gonna attack Max, and he is going to. He's just a regular bandit, so he's going to attack with his mace. And he's going to miss, and he's going to smack the wall of the bar, just as the attack does nothing to Rumblebumpkus.
Yeah.
It is now Squidfart's turn.
Right.
Or no, Morbius' turn.
Okay. I'm gonna tell that if he doesn't give me that ball back, I'm gonna split his skull open like his friend over here.
All right. So do that, and so make your little speech, and then roll intimidation.
I rolled a -1.
Mm-hmm. All right. So say that as if you rolled a -1.
I suck.
What?
Alright, and now I'm gonna hit with an ace.
Okay.
You're intimidated.
Alright.
He's just very
I rolled a 13 to hit.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4 for damage.
All right. And you're attacking with your mace?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you go in with your mace, he takes his scimitar and just parries it to the side, repelling the attack, and it whiffs and misses. He is now going to attack you. And he is going to attack you with his scimitar. You said your AC was 18?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so he's going to swing at you, but that is going to miss as well, both attacks. They whiff over your head. It is now your turn, Max.
Oogly doogly, y'all. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him with my greatsword.
Okay.
Yeehaw. Which one's a D6?
Are you serious?
Yeah, is it this one?
It's the one with 6
Are you for real?
I think it's the one that's like a diamond.
No. Guys, how many sides does a cube have?
There's 8.
Oh, 6. Oh, it's a cube.
Oh. 1, 2, 3,
It's not obvious.
6, 2, 4, 5, 9 plus.
What are you doing?
Hold on. I'm looking at the thing.
This is a terrible podcast.
Hold up there, bucko.
It's just Max and trying to figure out how to play this game they've played many times before.
The chicken nuggets were good, though.
They were good.
If only we didn't eat all of them.
Yeah, I'm surprised how fast we ate those. That was like...
We should have done like 150.
All right.
10 damage.
What did you roll to hit?
Oh, hold on.
11. All right.
Wait. Do I add anything to that?
You? This is all stuff that
What do
you have.
mean?
You are not.
Like, what would it?
Give me this, and I will show you.
Like, what would it be if I do?
I will show you.
Well, let me close my inventory thing. How do I close it?
Just tap the part that says attacks. X. The part it says attacks. Give me the phone so I can show you what to do.
Close the inventory.
Gosh, it's closed. Okay, so you're gonna hit this button.
What?
You're gonna go to where it says actions.
Whoa.
You're gonna click attack. Okay, so your greatsword. So that is a 12 to hit. See that little plus? That's what you're gonna add to your
Plus
roll.
3, so
Yes.
14.
14. All right, that will hit. And how much damage did you say you did?
10.
10. Alrighty. So, you take your sword and you run it through his arm, sort of stabbing straight into his arm with a great sword, sort of pulling out, blood spraying out.
Whoa, just like Batman.
Yep, just like Batman. And he reels back in pain, like clutching the wound, but he's not down yet.
No.
It is now.
What the freak, dude?
The two's dead. Squidfart, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna.
You want to move forward and hit this guy?
No,
Can you attack mine?
I want to do.
He's kind of over there. This is where the bar
I
is.
don't want to die.
I'm gonna go sit at the bar.
You're just gonna leave.
Dude, I need help. Like,
Are you serious?
seriously.
You're gonna go leave combat right now?
I only have 4 health.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I need
Where are you?
It's all the way over there.
Alright, I'm gonna start
Just run.
running.
Yeah.
What's your walking?
What's your movement speed?
I don't know.
Probably like 30.
Where do I find
Or
that?
lower because you're short.
It should just be at the top of your
Dwarf man.
sheet.
Yeah, it'll be,
Oh.
click like view PDF and then.
Wait, hang on, I got it. I see. Walk
25.
speed is 25 feet.
All right.
Okay,
So
he's
each one of
here.
those is 5 feet, so you can
So,
run 5 squares.
1,
at a
2,
time.
3, 4, 5.
All right.
You're there.
Wait,
What?
wait.
No?
I thought I was
What
right
are you
here.
talking about?
Oh wait, you were right
Yeah,
here.
he was right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, you were in the
He's
square
running, though.
diagonal to where
Is he
Tucker's
running?
turn.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, but that's his movement speed per turn. You can take the dash action.
Wait.
So yeah,
Yeah,
he can move
dash.
twice that. So 50 feet because he's taking the dash action.
And then what do you roll for athletics?
That's it. That's his turn.
Because you have to run around the bar.
Wait. Let me see how far I can cast Cure Wounds.
I think you have to be able to see.
Cure wounds.
Well, you can argue that this part of the bar is like. Kind of,
Yeah. All right. So with that,
Slow your roll there.
ends
Buster.
Squidfart's turn. So the bandit captain is going to go.
No.
Yeah, number
3.
number 1 is the captain.
Yeah, but I never went, Sam.
What?
Oh yeah, go.
Okay. I'm gonna use. I'm kidding. Mace.
All right.
Um,
Can you help me?
it's gonna be a 24 to hit
Oh.
Why is your character so broken?
and 3 damage.
Was that a critical hit?
Dude, this is bringing
No.
like the best
Okay.
stats ever.
So, all right.
The mace is
Scroll
just
up.
real high. Oh, they suck.
Scroll
They're
up.
like all +1s on top.
Roll up.
And what'd you say it was to hit?
24.
24. Okay. That will. All right. You take your mace, and with pinpoint accuracy, you like laser onto this guy. You know exactly where you want it to go. You bring that in. You go, and you just like clip his armor and deal 3 damage.
How high is this guy's armor?
You did 3 damage. That's not a lot of damage.
That's not true. I don't think I did.
That's what you rolled.
I don't think
That's what
I
you
did.
told me you
I
did.
don't think I got. I think I got higher than 3 though. I think I
All right, it is now Max. Your turn again.
Ugly doggly, y'all. Alright, let's get this party started. So, I'm gonna shoot my great sword at
All right.
him. Okay.
Is this how Rumble Blumkus talks now?
No.
He's done being a southerner.
Hold on, I gotta roll.
Max, what are you doing? Roll to hit first.
Okay, 4
What he's doing.
plus 4, 8 plus.
What were your first 2
Three.
rolls?
Max, you know that the hit
What?
What were your first 2 rolls?
It's a D20, right?
What did you roll the first 2 times?
2 and 1.
Okay, so that's a 3.
Okay,
And what'd you roll to hit?
oh, I didn't roll yet. Oops. 12 plus 3, so 15.
All right.
Plus 1, so it'll be 4 damage.
Alrighty. You take your greatsword and you swing it at him once again, just grazing his like stomach, leaving a gash across as he sort of dashes back to like try and evade the damage. All right.
Well, who
You
let
do-
us rough?
You do manage to do 4 damage
Let's
to the club.
go.
So he has been given 4 damage of damage. And it is now the captain's turn. He's going to go after Morbius.
Oh, thank God.
And he is going to miss once again. Man, Morbius is just like bobbing and weaving, absolutely dodging these sword swings.
Morbius is super agile. Is she the part returning to miss?
He can't, but okay. So he swings at you, misses both times, and it is now Squidfart's turn.
How do you get better
Alright,
weapons?
I'm gonna keep
Buy them.
dashing. So 1, 2,
Or upgrade them.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, you dash all the way over there, and that is your turn. It is now...
I'm almost
Wait,
there.
can you guess
It is
the
now
song?
that guy's turn.
Can you guess the song?
No, that's his turn. He took the dash action. But that guy is going to attack you again.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, Squidfart's almost there.
Oh, shit.
Squidfart's almost. Don't worry, I'm
And-
almost
Oh,
there.
golly jeez.
Hang on, Junior.
Is going to move back towards you,
Can I, like,
and he is going to attack with his mace.
crawl into a wall?
Uh,
Thank God!
and this man, you can't be looking. Keep your eyes over there.
Okay.
This man takes his mace, swings it over his head, but his grip slips from all the blood on his hand, and the mace flies into the air before bonk, landing on his head,
Let's go.
and he deals 6 damage to himself.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2?
Huh?
Let's
And then number 3 did that?
Yeah. He sort of like woozily picks up his mace after that,
Okay.
now bleeding from his arm and his head.
Man, how much health this guy got?
All right. It is now
Morbius.
Morbius' turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to threaten him again.
All right.
Dude.
I rolled 18.
18.
No way.
All right. Intimidate him.
Okay. You see your buddy over there? Right? You see him? You see how he's bleeding out his skull? You see your other buddy over here? You see how he doesn't have a
That's
skull
not
anymore?
intimidating me at all.
If you don't give me that orb back,
I feel better about
I will
hurting
take this mace and I will shove it so hard into your face that it will become a fine
you.
putty.
Somewhere else.
And then I will put that fine putty in this bag of beer and I will drink it.
Is that a plastic bag?
All right. We can make a deal.
No deal. Give me the orb or I kill you.
He sort of looks over at his dead friend. Fine. He sheaths his scimitar before handing you the orb back.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I put the orb in my pants.
Oh, you want me to hold on to it?
No. You walk away.
He sort of yells out, "Hey, Melvin! Come on, we're leaving!" And this guy over here goes, "Okay, boss!" And he goes over here, and then they leave.
Yay,
Wait,
we
can
beat
I,
him.
wait, can I, like, stab him?
No, you're over there.
As they're
Wait,
leaving,
can I swing all of them with my greatsword while they're leaving?
all of them
Just
Yeah.
swing at
from
the
60
air.
feet away. Sure, go for
They
it.
got 60 feet in that short
They just
time?
walked over there. They're leaving.
Well, I had to do 2 double sprints to get all the
Well,
way
you're
here.
also a
Well, yeah, he
dwarf.
still needs to be.
You're
get
also,
here.
you're also a
You
dwarf
weren't
who's
like
5 tall. So.
You're more like an awful dwarf, you know? Like the crappiest race you could have chosen.
All right. So as they are leaving, a piece of paper falls out of one of their pockets and lands on the ground as they walk away. You don't know. You haven't even looked at the
I
paper.
walk over the paper, I pick it up, and I read it.
Oh wait, and I asked them, are you also looking for the orbs as they walk out?
And they go,
I just thought it'd make a good gift for the king when I saw him hand it to you.
All right, can I read the paper?
they were willing to
Uh,
die to give the king a gift.
I want to live in the castle.
They're kind of dumb.
Well, one of them.
Don't want to live in the castle and be the king of the kingdom. Kind of dumb not to.
King of the kingdom.
Yeah.
I was only king of the domain.
What? All right, they just leave. As you pick up the paper, you notice it is a picture of a scarab beetle.
What?
Okay,
Blue
I put
beetle?
the paper in my pocket,
It is blue, yes.
and then we head to that church of the beetle bugs.
All right.
Is that like Moon Knight?
What?
Just stop.
Scarab.
Stop. So we can move on.
All right. You guys.
Oh my gosh! I just connected.
All right, roll survival because y'all don't know where that place is.
I rolled a 4.
Oh my gosh!
4. All right. You guys walk around for a few minutes.
It's like West or something.
Did he?
I don't remember.
Roll
Oh,
history.
I rolled a 21.
All right.
Oh, he knows where we're going.
You guys are
Roll
lost
what?
for a minute, but
Roll what?
Shut up.
Squid Fart, having been here before, gains his bearings and is able to navigate you guys by sniffing out the sewers underneath the road to the church,
It's telling me to go this way.
to the Temple of Scarab, the Bug
And that's
Lord.
telling you to go this way.
Alrighty. As you guys approach, you make your way to this massive building. It appears to be made of some sort of like brown cement. It's not a super tall building, probably the size of your average church, although the entire thing is made of this sort of cast cement with little gemstones and little golden beetles sort of encrusted all over the entire thing, almost sort of looking like a fruitcake if it was made out of
Can I
gemstones.
look for
It's
goggles?
2023, okay.
Can you look for goggles?
Yeah.
Sure, roll perception.
Wait, what?
13.
There are no goggles nearby.
Can I take out one of the little jewels so I can keep them and sell them later?
You can try.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
First roll investigation.
9.
You sort of go up to the walls and you start like sort of wiggling a couple to see if any are loose, and none of them appear to be loose.
Oh, I take my knife
Shoot, dang it.
and I go out there and I start picking away at them.
Can you help? And he gets shocked again.
All right. Roll Dex.
Oh my gosh.
Dexterity.
He's gonna like stab himself in the eye.
What? No. I have a negative 1 dex.
Yeah, he stabs himself in the
I
eye.
got 15.
15.
Oh,
Alrighty.
14.
You sort of work at it for a few minutes, but you can't quite seem to chip off enough cement to get the gem out.
Oh, and I go again.
All right, that does nothing.
Alright, I walk over to the door and I throw it open.
Alrighty, you boom throw open the doors. Boom! They slam against the walls,
Whoa.
and there appears to be a service going on right now. A few
What are they serving?
church.
Oh,
Alright, then.
Hang on.
Church?
It's the Temple of the Bug Lord.
Oh, I didn't.
I did not know that.
You did.
Why did you say that?
When you were talking to Hillbury,
I didn't.
and he told you that there was a Temple of the Bug Lord.
Oh, the bug people.
Oh wait, I thought we were at
What?
the bar.
There's bug
Oh
people.
my god.
Nick, you guys went to the church.
Oh, I thought
That's
we
what you
were
rolled survival for. No, you're not at the bar anymore. This is over. This is concluded. You're not there anymore. You've
We're in the
moved on.
We're in the church now.
No.
Can you just
Let me finish telling you what's going on. Okay. As you throw the doors open, a service is going on. A tall man with green and blue robes is standing at an altar about maybe 20 yards or so across from you. Pews full of people, all looking rather either poor or a little bit sketchy. Clearly, this is like a poor man's religion. There's not a whole lot of like wealthy followers here, save for maybe the priest himself, who seems to be quite well kept. His hair is neatly trimmed off to the side, dark black. He has pointed elven ears. And in his hand, as he's sort of preaching to the people, the Bug Lord Scarab protects us all from famine and disease and the likes of these things. In his hand is a long, sort of golden scepter, and on it as well, encrusted with like hundreds of small gems, all in the shape of different beetles and bugs.
Okay.
Who might be joining us today?
Me,
And who are you, my son?
Squid Fart.
Why don't you have a seat there?
Have you seen Sticky Shoelace?
Don't know what that means.
He's
Can I set fire to the church?
The one that's made of cement and rocks?
Well, like the inside. I want to burn the people.
With what?
Fire.
No.
Okay.
Dang it.
Hold on, I have an actual thing. I'm gonna use detect magic to look for the ball.
Oh my
Okay.
Gosh, you're such a nerd.
I cast detect magic.
All right. As you, what is it? What are the components for the spell?
Hold up. For the duration, you sense the presence of a magic within.
No, is it verbal, semantic, or material? It'll say
is-
VSM for whatever one it is.
Where's that?
Verbal and semantic.
Oh,
Okay. You begin to like wave your hands in the air like Doctor Strange. As a sort of a red sort of sigil appears in front of you, and your body is sort of coated in a red glow before like an aura sort of goes out from you and highlights different like magic items. You're the only one who can see this. The staff in his hand begins to glow with a bright red, and sort of underneath the altar, maybe perhaps 5 or 6 feet down, you can also see the pulse of another glowing object.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I walk up to my boy Squidfart. Okay.
I really want to say part of this.
I go, Squidfart. I need you to make a distraction while I
Hey,
run up
what
and
are you
steal that
talking
ball.
about?
Hey, you guys distract him while I run up and steal the magic
Wait,
ball.
Are you guys gonna take a seat, or are you just
No!
gonna stand in
The
the
priest with the magic stick.
Hey,
roll stealth?
Hey, do you have a ball?
No, I'm not sneaking over.
You're
there.
whispering to him.
Priest. Ball.
What?
Do you have like a ball?
Okay.
With
19.
me? No.
Or
19? Okay. He doesn't hear you, but he can see you conversing, and he's like, "One moment, my children," and he sort of begins to walk towards you guys.
I want to talk to
Okay.
the priest.
Okay, here, wait.
You guys gotta do something
Priest.
big
Yeah,
and dumb.
Priest.
I will. No, well,
Attack him. Attack
Hey,
him.
look
Attack him.
He's not there yet.
Here, wait.
I'm gonna shout to him. No, just wait,
I
guys.
got it.
Let me use my persuasion. Priest, do you have a orb of sorts lying around somewhere?
The church is in possession of such a relic, yes.
Okay, can I roll for persuasion and like persuade him to give it to us?
Sure.
9.
Try and persuade him.
Hold on.
Now he's gonna use the multiplier.
Well, you're always supposed to use it.
No,
You
no,
just
he hasn't.
Okay, Max, don't close that again. Keep that open.
It wasn't close.
You've opened it every single time you've
Every
tried to check it.
single
How do I do it? Wait.
It'll be your charisma
Do
modifier.
not go to the YouTube.
Whatever the plus is for your charisma, it's that.
Charisma +1. So,
So 10.
It's a 10.
Right.
please, sir, we're looking for a fine gift for the king, and we'd love to give him a collection of these 4 orb-type pieces, and it'd be really helpful for a journey for you to give it to us, and we will return it maybe later, possibly, but I can't promise that.
Come speak with me in the other room. He sort of
Okay.
takes the 3 of
See
you
you
off.
guys.
to-
No. I'm not going with him. It's just him. He's going with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
We're staying out here. We're praying.
Okay.
All right. Y'all go sit in one of the pews.
I roll religion.
Okay, you do that. As he sort of takes you off over to the side. There have been a few members of the church who have refused to tithe the last few times they've been. If you could go to their house and collect their tithe, I would be more than willing to grant you the orb.
Priest, sir, what's a tithe?
It's a donation required to the Bug Lord.
Okay. I got
Okay.
you, buddy.
While they're in the other room.
They walk back.
No. While they were in the other
That
room.
was the whole conversation.
No, but that.
No, we're just gonna go do the
They
tithe.
were in there
I
for
don't
a
want
length
tithe
of
for
time.
priest.
Okay.
All right.
Hang on.
While
wait.
they were in there, I run up and I steal the ball from under the altar.
It's
Stop. Just
buried 6 feet under it. How are you going to get in there?
Can I pray to the bug god for this priest to let me have the ball?
Sure.
Can I roll for religion?
Go ahead.
You rolled
One.
You get on your knees and pray, and an ant crawls from underneath one of the floorboards onto the tip of your finger and bites your finger.
Oh, shit.
You flick it off, and nothing happens.
Okay, guys, I don't want to do a side quest.
Okay, well, we're not gonna kill this whole
Let's
church.
just kill the guy with the
Wait!
stick.
Can we burn the inside of the church?
With what?
I have a
It's
kid
a
on
box.
Xbox.
You think you're going to get away with that while the whole church... you can try.
Alright, let's just go to the side quest.
I'm
I'm burning the church.
Shut up!
I'm burning the church.
Priest, sir.
It's made of cement. It's not going to burn.
Inside has
Senor
wooden
Priest
cubes.
Man, how many people do we need to go collect the tithe from?
Just one family.
Oh, okay, we're
Okay,
good.
how far
Let's just
away?
do that.
A few blocks south.
A few blocks.
Will you go with us?
Can you come with
No,
us?
my place is here.
No,
What?
it isn't.
Isn't your
Alright,
place
let's
there?
just go. It's
No,
not gonna take
it's
like 6
here.
seconds.
I mean, really, this is your job, dude. I don't know why we're even doing this.
I apologize for
Fine, I won't give you the orb
This
then.
was not a problem.
No,
This
Then
was
you're
our
not
job.
getting any orb.
Sir!
Okay.
Priest!
What?
I apologize for them. I did not want to raise my voice. My friends are being quite stupid, okay? We will go collect the tithe.
Father, allow me to
Shut up! We're going! We're leaving!
Can
All right.
you raise him up?
No!
What does that mean? What do you mean, riz him up? You're gonna flirt with him? You're gonna try to seduce him?
Just let's go get the type.
Try to entice him to give us the orb.
Go ahead, go. Do whatever you think is the best way to do that.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Right?
It's not a thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is there charm?
There's charm person.
I cast Charm Person at the first level. It's a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
All right. As you play your bagpipes to cast the spell, trying to riz him up, right? You make your best riz face.
Seduce him.
Go on, do the riz face.
Here.
You gotta do it or it's not gonna work. All right. You do that while playing your bagpipes seductively, right? Sort of a pink mist with little sparkly hearts comes flowing out, swirling around the priest, and he just goes, "Did you fart?" Elves are immune to being charmed.
He's an elf? You didn't tell us he was.
I said he had elven ears. That was like one of the 3 descriptive
Yeah,
traits
you
I gave
did
you when
not
he
say
walked
Is that
in.
a bug?
I thought he was
No, he's not a bug. I said his ears were pointed.
I
Okay,
thought he
let's
was a
go
bug.
do the family.
Alright, let's
type.
go kill this family.
Dang it!
That would have been smart if he
Alright,
wasn't
let's
an
go
elf.
kill this family.
That could have worked.
That would have worked if he wasn't an elf.
Alright, let me walk out the
Okay,
doors
let me
and
take
go
the
to
lead.
their house.
Let me take the lead on this one. Okay, we're gonna intimidate them.
No,
Alright,
we're just gonna threaten
where's
to
the
kill
house?
him.
Where we
It's
going?
right here. He hands you a small slip of paper with an address on it.
Okay, we look. I take the
Okay.
paper, I read the address, and we go to the house.
All right, you guys head south a few blocks. As you get farther and farther south, the city seems to get a little bit nastier. Clearly, you're in like a bad part of town, all right? Real South
Hey,
Dallas type vibe going on, okay?
Hey!
So you get down there, and you finally come across the house of the family. It's a bit of a sort of a worn down building. The address plate is sort of, some of the letters are one of them is fallen on the ground and sort of laying against the wall. You can hear some conversation going on inside the house.
Okay.
Alright, I walk in.
I
Alright,
knock
no,
on-
I wanna
I
knock on
kick
the
the door down.
I want to take lead.
No, I'm the leader.
Why?
I kick the door down.
You're not the leader.
All right, roll strength.
Wait, why am I not the leader?
Because you
Because
guys
you're
are.
like a dwarf guy.
So?
You're the worst person
You'd
ever.
get like kicked
I
once
roll a
and die.
16.
All right. 16?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You raise your foot and boom! Poof, the door sort of boom flies off its
Okay.
hinges, plops onto the ground.
Can I intimidate them?
As soon as the door falls down, you see a sort of a shorter woman and an older man, sort of giving their kids lunch. One of them sitting on sort of a stack of rocks. One on a sort of an old wooden bench. Their table seems to be like missing a leg. It's a little wobbly. They're all like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
Okay, I cast Sacred Flame.
Wait, before you do that, can Peter rest
Please, my children are hungry.
I
wait,
cast
can-
Sacred Flame.
Peter, can I, as Peter,
No,
can I
stop.
rescue the kids?
Sure. What's happening? What are you doing to my mother?
We want our money!
What? We don't have
Money
any
that you
money.
owe the church!
Alright, I take the orb out of his pants.
No, you can't stop taking the order.
Wait, I take the orb
Why
out
do
of
you
his
need
pants.
the
Okay,
orb?
roll dexterity.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand.
No, I'm not trying to be sly about it. I just take it.
I smack his
Okay.
hand when he reaches
Yeah,
into
then
my
he's not
pants.
gonna let you
okay,
in.
then I'll slide of hand it.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm saving.
Because I need to use it to intimidate them.
Why? Wait,
I'm gonna cast a giant fireball. at your
Nick
living
comes
room.
up with plans that only make sense to him.
And you throw up this knife on a rock.
Oh no!
Perhaps.
15.
Are you gonna tell
15.
us tomorrow? Dude,
All right,
I recommend
Tucker, what's your passive
perception?
perception?
Passive perception.
Mm-hmm. It'll be on the right. It'll be on the left side.
Passive. Passive wisdom.
Yeah,
12.
12. Alrighty, you do manage to sneak the ball out of his pants.
Alright.
I want to hit the ball out of
I
Nick's.
take the
I want
knife
to
and I
take the
go-
ball. Wait, hold on. I want to take the
Hang
ball
on.
out of
No,
Squidward's
no.
hands.
No, and I go up to the old couple and I go, you want to rub these together?
No, dude.
They're just like,
Dude.
Why?
Alright, and I take her hand hands. I put the knife in her hand and the ball in the other, and I like rub them together.
What do you think it's gonna do?
She just like pulls away and is like, "What are you doing?"
Okay, I'd like to intimidate the.
Okay.
Stop!
And she is now holding the ball
Stop.
and the knife.
She doesn't have any money. She doesn't have any money.
Yes,
Alright.
she does.
I go, how much?
You haven't even asked. You
I-
got no idea who these
how
people
I
are.
asked her how much.
Shut up.
I asked her how much she owes the church.
I don't. What church?
The Church of the Bugs.
She sort of drops the things to the ground. Have you been going to the Church of the Bug Lord again?
You haven't done rub yet.
Shut up, you! She sort of turns to her husband. He's like, "Yes, I have." She's like, "What have I told you about going there? Every single time they do this." And they start sort of bickering and arguing with each other.
Okay, I want to intimidate
Okay,
both of
while
them
they're
into
doing
giving us
that,
money.
What?
Can I intimidate them into giving us some money?
Sure, roll intimidation.
Alright.
I want to set their kids on fire.
9 again.
9.
Plus 1.
Go ahead, intimidate them.
You best give it.
Both of them in tandem turn to you. Shut up!
I
And they just
won't hurt
keep-
your kids
They just
if
keep
you don't
arguing with
give
each
us
other.
money.
They can't even hear you. They're yelling at each
Alright.
other.
Alright, and I aggressively take the ball and the knife, and I try to
Dude,
get her to
just
take a
stop.
hold of it again.
Hey,
She's just ignoring you. She's
didn't
yelling at her
hold it.
husband.
Alright, I draw my. Okay. I draw my mace.
That's not how it works. I don't know why you keep trying this.
I draw my mace. Okay, first I grab one of their kids. I draw my mace.
don't hurt the
I
kid.
hold
I
it
need
over
him.
his head, and then I threaten to kill the kid if they don't pay me the money.
They both turn to you. Please stop. We don't have any money to give you.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
a lie.
There's money somewhere in this house. Find it and bring it to me.
He goes up, pulls a book up off the ground and sort of
Oh yeah.
brushes it off. I'm sure you could get a few silver for this.
Oh my gosh.
I take my magic stick.
Hold on, sir. Sir,
Whatever.
you're telling me that you have absolutely no money at whatsoever.
We just spent the last of our money to buy lunch for our kids this afternoon.
Dude,
Okay.
you need to develop
Oh,
a
wait,
better
wait.
financial plan.
Dude,
How
I
much
can-
money are you spending on lunch food, dude? Like your whole paycheck just went to lunch food.
It was 2 copper. All we could afford was 3 slices of bread and an apple.
Wait,
Dude,
I
get your
wanna,
money up, dog.
Okay.
It's like real.
I want to use intimidation and try to scare them.
They don't
They
have
don't
any
have
money.
We
Okay.
don't know that.
I
You
ask
do
it-
know that.
They
I
might
ask-
turn
That's
out.
I'm telling you as the DM, they have no money
I
for you.
ask them again. How much do they owe the church?
I don't know. They change the number every time we go.
Okay. I'm trying to recall from the priest guy how much they.
Roll history.
Stop.
20.
20. You recall that he said 20 silver.
Okay.
20.
How much money do I?
20.
Holy crap. These people are not going to
Dude,
pay off
people
the
suck.
church.
Okay, can
Okay.
I take a kid and use that as payment?
I don't know. I'm sure you could try.
What? Can I sell him to like a slave? Can I like slave trade him for money?
Try.
Okay, I'm stealing the kid. So what do I roll for that?
Who's gonna buy him?
What do you mean?
Which kid are you going for, the boy or the girl? The
The
boy
boy,
looks to be
obviously.
about 6 and the girl looks to be about 10.
The boy.
Alright.
Why is Peter File getting?
Well, the boy will be worth more. So, what do I roll for that?
I guess roll strength against the 2 parents trying to stop you from kidnapping your child.
Okay, strength skill, okay. 15 plus 16. Remember Goliath, he's like 7 feet tall.
You're
So I
gonna
just wanna-
steal his children.
Also, what
Alright, against them, what'd you roll?
16.
Okay.
He did.
So, do your role play. Go. You grab this kid, he immediately just, starts crying. He's freaking out. He's like, tears running down his, he's like, he's like battering against your chest. The parents just start grabbing at your arms and they start pulling, but they don't have the strength to break your grasp. And you pull the kid outside.
Alright, so I take their book. I take their book. Okay.
We're
And I
like
try
so
to calm them down.
Calm who down? The woman is collapsed onto the ground, just absolutely crying. The guy is still like battering against him, trying to
I'm gonna go.
trying to get his kid free.
Okay, I go. Okay, I'm gonna pay your debts, right? I'm gonna take this book with me.
No, I'm
Because I
selling the
think it's
kid.
cool.
We don't need to pay.
We're not gonna sell the kid into slavery.
Yes, I am.
All right, you'll get your son back for an equivalent amount of money for your son,
Ooh,
and
can we make them owe us
and
money?
everything will be
Yeah,
cool.
that's what
I'm taking the son for
Yeah,
ransom.
you owe us. You owe us a favor, and if you don't give it to us, we will burn your house.
So
hold
wait,
a
hang on.
crossbow
What
and
are you
All of your
doing?
children. All right.
So wait, explain what's going.
So
what
I'm
you're
gonna
doing.
take the
right
book and we're gonna go outside.
now. Okay, he's already outside with the kid, and the dad's already outside trying to get the kid free from his arms.
Oh, okay.
The mom is collapsed on the ground crying, and the daughter is just like
Okay.
like in fear, just can't move.
And I'm going to pick up the ball and the knife.
Okay, you pick
Okay,
those up.
I take the book that the guy dropped when he ran outside.
Okay,
And then we both go. And then me and him both go outside.
so you two are gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
You're still trying to kidnap his child.
Wait, are they
Which
still
one is
inside
that?
or are they outside?
The guy's outside. The mother and the daughter are inside.
Okay, but Max is outside too.
Max is
Now we're all
outside, and the
outside.
dad is like struggling against him.
Okay, can I like tie the kid up or something?
With what?
Rope?
Do you have rope?
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Let me see.
I know he doesn't have slave traders in his list of people in the town.
Do you? I do have rope. 50 feet of rope.
Oh my god.
Roll initiative.
16.
All right, you move first.
Oh, combat encounter?
You have disadvantage because you're grappling this child.
He's at 9.
You're fighting his dad.
Do not kill him.
Dude, I'm not gonna kill the dad.
Well,
Can I
he,
threaten the dad? Or am I already fighting him?
you're already fighting him.
Okay.
He's fighting you to get his
I
kid
hold
back.
like a crossbow to the kid's head. And I go, you owe me 18 silver. Does he agree?
Okay, it's his turn, so he's going to grab the crossbow.
Oh shoot! wait. Do I have to attack him?
You can either attack the dad or try to run, and he'll get an opportunity attack.
Okay, I'll run.
Okay, you turn and run with the kid in your arm. He picks up a brick off the ground, and he's going to throw it at you. Hit. And he throws a brick, and it hits you in the back of the head, dealing 6 damage as you run away with his screaming child.
Okay. What's his name again?
Squid fart.
Squid fart.
Yeah.
Squid fart.
Yeah.
Here's what we need to do. Let's put this guy to sleep. Let's give this guy's kid back.
Wait,
And then
what?
let's go
No.
pay the fine so that we
I
can
will
move
fight
on.
you guys if you try to take my
Alright.
kid.
Squid fart, will you sleep on
You have
him?
no idea the pain it is to have a kid
Alright.
taken away from
Yeah, alright, we'll put him to sleep. We'll get the kids back.
No! Don't do that. I'm going to resist.
You
You're
can't.
5 foot tall
The
dwarf.
sleep spell is pretty much guaranteed you're going to go to sleep.
What if I attack him first?
You'd have to roll initiative.
Can I like knock him on the
I walk out and I cast a sleep spell on him.
Wait, let me
Okay.
roll initiative.
No, I already came out and did it.
Yeah,
What do you mean? That's not how it works.
Yeah, that is, because he can do spells with
He can do he can do surprise attack if you weren't expecting it.
Which he isn't, because he's carrying a child and running around.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Dude, what the freak?
You can also do it from up to 90 feet away, so you wouldn't even be able to hit him anyways.
Alright, yeah, so I'm
Dude,
casting
can you guys
it.
just like not? I really want to sell this kid.
Alright, so it's
I feel kind
a...
of bad for selling the
So
kid
it's
now. A little bit.
You can hear the wails of the mother
What
just
if I-
absolutely just screaming.
What if I already
You're
harmed the kid too
stealing your
much?
son!
Huh?
What if I already harmed the kid too much?
Why?
What do you mean? You just grabbed him. It's been like 5
I
seconds.
beat him up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
This never happened.
Yep, I was beating him the whole time.
No, you weren't.
He was like talking. He was like,
How would you do that with a crossbow in your hand?
I put it away.
When?
Wait, while you were sprinting.
When you were
and
running?
beat
Yeah.
him with a brick.
I was running with the kid like this, and the crossbow like this, and I was like, "Ugh," and then,
Okay.
and then I started. "Ugh."
No, you didn't.
I know.
That would
I
kill
am.
him.
I'm doing the
I know.
You're not killing any kids.
I'm gonna kill a kid.
Alright, you ready? Rolling. And I rolled a 37.
Do you have more or less HP than 37?
He's a left.
Okay. As you're running, you just and
Alright.
fall over.
And the
Okay.
kid falls too, right?
Yes.
No, because you're like limp. So the
Okay.
kid sort of tumbles to the ground.
Alright,
but
I
he's...
walk over
What
to
if
the
my
kid.
knot is too strong?
Okay.
You didn't have time
You're
to tie him up,
asleep.
Max. No, you just ran.
Dang it.
Okay.
Yeah, I sprint over to the kid and I use heal wounds.
Okay.
No, on me.
Why would he use it on you?
Okay.
Hey, roll a 1.
I heal 12 health on the
So
kid,
okay.
and then I send him back to his father.
All right. He goes and runs off towards his
Okay,
father.
and then I tell him to run and hide because this guy will be back trying to kill this kid again.
Okay. So tell him.
If I were you, I would run and hide because that guy over there, that guy who's asleep, he is a child predator. He will come back.
He just runs and starts going, stranger danger, stranger danger. He's just running, screaming that through
I
the
don't
street.
say my.
Alright. And then we walk back to the Church of the Scarab.
Okay.
Jesus.
All right.
We're not even on the second
what's the
item.
timestamp?
Am I still
Okay.
allowed for my-
Hang on. I gotta make a note of that so I can cut that out.
What? I'm not being evil there. Oh, it's 2D.
Okay. So where are you guys going now?
The Church of the Scarab.
Okay.
Am I awake now?
No, you're still asleep. You're just on the ground like a million.
You are if someone wakes you up.
We're not gonna wake him up.
Dude, I'm not gonna do anything.
We'll come back when we're done getting this orb.
Okay. You go back to the church and you're
Dude.
asleep on the ground.
So how are we supposed to get our 20 silver?
Okay, I burst through the door again.
Guys, the kid plan would have worked.
Can I roll
Just
strength?
let it go.
Can I roll strength
To do what?
to kick the door down?
Of the church?
Yes!
Down.
It's just a door.
I
No.
want to kick it like over like.
Sure.
Why?
Roll to kick the door down.
Okay.
Still
No,
doing
wait, we need
McDonCast?
Yes.
What part of the McDonCast is this?
Well, we're
10.
trying to get to the second news.
Okay, I rolled 10 to kick it down.
Okay, you kick the door and you stub your toe and take
Okay.
3 damage.
What?
You break your pinky toe.
3?
You break your pinky toe. You just kicked like a giant door.
Okay, then I stop and I cast Heal Wounds.
Yourself.
On myself.
You're gonna run out of spell slots. You guys have only had one combat encounter so far. There's other ones planned.
Alright, I heal 8.
Okay, you heal yourself.
And then I open the door.
All right, you open the door, and you make it in. The session, the sermon is over. The people are gone. It's just the priest now, sort of standing by the altar, reading through some sort of book.
I go, I have your payment.
Oh, wonderful! You can just put it here. And he sort of gestures towards a spot on the altar.
Okay, I take
Where did we get the money from?
'Didn't.
20 of my own silver
Oh.
and I put it on the table.
Okay.
Guys, we wouldn't have had to spare any expense if we just sold the kid.
It's not even your money. Who do you care?
He would have been worth
Max,
so
there's
much.
no slave traders in the city.
Can
No.
I become one?
Who are you gonna sell to?
The priest. The kid can do manual labor for the payment.
Okay, so you put 20 silver on the altar. Oh, marvelous! It seems you've earned your reward.
Should have taken both kids.
He flips to one of the pages on the book, and he holds his hand up and reads out some sort of incantation before sort of a golden circle sort of appears in his hand. He takes his hand and he sort of places it on the floor under the altar. You can hear sort of a mechanism whirring, gears like turning under the floor before like a compartment opens up and the floor, the like marble under the floor sort of moves apart and the orb sort of rises out. He picks it up and hands it to you.
I grab it.
As you grab it, you recognize another indentation on the center of the altar that seems to be
I
sort of...
put it in the hole and it projects the Blue Beetle channel.
All right.
Alright, guys,
How
I'm
many
really
more
sorry.
orbs
Can you-
are there?
Oh, 3 after this.
3 more. This one is the hardest one to get.
If only we
Well,
were
it wouldn't have
taking
been that
20
hard,
minutes.
but you guys did like the
I didn't
dumbest
do
possible.
anything.
Well, you didn't do anything, but Max made this
Can
much
you
more
guys
difficult
wake
than it
me
had to
up?
be.
No,
I'm really sorry.
we're gonna wake you up when we're done with this.
Well, I have to go in 30 minutes, so.
What do you have to do? We might have to just end the campaign.
No, we're all... Here we go.
I actually have to go in 30 minutes.
Where's
We gotta mute it.
Just let it. We're already going to be copyrighted.
All right, this is the trailer for Blue Beetle now.
Dude, if we end in time, we should go see D&D.
No, why would we do that when we could see Mario?
Oh, that's true. I would be so down.
All right, so for the audio people listening, Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle, is working in some sort of science company.
He's applying to eat there. Oh, look, it's Big Belly
He's
Burger.
applying to work there. A strange woman hands him a box for Big Belly Burger, which is a restaurant in the DC universe. He opens it to find a strange-looking scarab. It's sort of like a robot-looking thing. It comes to life, jumps on his face. It's eating his face or something.
George Lopez.
His family's freaking out. George Lopez having.
Wait, is that really George Lopez?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
No way! I haven't seen him in forever.
Since Lopez Tonight went off the air.
It sort of fuses to his
10 years
spine
ago.
as it does in the comics, and sort of they made it look a little bit venomy in
This
movie.
suit looks sick.
The suit looks really cool.
I mean, it looks like Power Rangers, but it looks sick.
No, it looks like Iron Man.
exactly like the Blue Beetle costume.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like an Iron Man fused with Venom.
It's like a
kinda
cheaper
like
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Well, it's also not supposed to be like metal. It's supposed to be like bio.
Oh, you know Sandy Cheeks made a jetpack that went to the moon?
Who?
It's SpongeBob.
Oh.
Yeah, we watched the
Alright, I
episode
gotta
last night.
Where are you going?
I thought you
Gotta
said you
go.
had 30
He
minutes.
does have a thing to do.
I gotta go.
Oh, does he have stuff?
I gotta do homework.
All right.
Right on. You do you.
I think we should just end
I
it
guess
there.
we'll just leave his character asleep.
We don't have enough people. To do
No,
this.
we can do the rest.
Alright.
Dude, I'm telling you, the slave planet will work.
Would not have worked.
And this worked fine, so
You
I
guys
don't
are
know.
doubters.
All right, so he's fighting some evil corporation. He has a magic scarab. There's drones attacking him now.
Yeah.
They kick a door down. There's stuff going on.
It looks pretty gosh dang generic.
It looks like a movie that should have come out like 10 years ago.
Well, it's not even that. It looks like a kiddie movie.
It looks like Spy Kids.
on like Paramount Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Spy
You
Kids.
could tell
That's
this was
so
supposed
cool. That's so cool seeing George Lopez again. I loved his show. Oh, I'll lock the door.
He made a big sword.
Yeah, I do like how he does he makes the weapons and stuff like he does in the Young Justice, which is the only version of this character I've seen.
No, you've seen Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, but that's a different version.
He's one of the main characters in Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Just so you know, I used the max.
Oh, by the way, Ted Cord Blue Beetle costumes in the back there.
Just so
Okay,
you know,
right.
I used the max level sleep spell to put him to sleep.
I think that's funny.
That's the maximum power I
So,
can use.
Blue Beetle looks pretty generic, honestly. The suit looks great. I like the casting. But I don't know about this one. I don't know if it's going to do very well.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. It's clearly within its budget.
I like your
Yeah.
D&D playlist, YouTube playlist. It's awesome.
All right.
Alright, let's move on.
So after that plays,
Oh, I put that orb in my pants as well.
okay. He goes, yes, this is a recording of our histories. That is our god, Scarab the Bundle.
I go, guy? That's all CGI.
What is a CGI?
Max, hold on.
I can't tell whenever it's the dog or...
Took another break. Max is gone. Brendan's gone. Patrick's not calling in.
For the sake of the story, his character is just going to stay asleep in the road for the rest of the
What
campaign.
100th episode, everybody.
She started eating trash again.
That's fine.
All right.
We're losing. We lost 3 of the main people on this show.
No, you lost 2.
We
No.
lost 2. It's okay.
Well, we lost Wyatt back in episode 3.
Yeah.
We lost Patrick. We lost Max. We're down to just me and Sam and our special guest here.
All right,
what a grand
Thoughts
adventure this
on
has been.
the... What do you think of my lord?
Oh, Blue Beetle. Again, looks pretty generic. I don't like that the villain is just
You think my god is generic?
corporate bad guy. I don't like that it's
Yeah.
just Susan Sarandon with a private military. I think that's really boring. I do kind of like the wider universe connection where it's obvious that Ted Cord did exist in this universe at least because
Yeah.
Industries. So it looks like he's not going to be the first Blue Beetle. There was Ted Cord Blue Beetle before him.
Yeah, which in the comics he's just like basically like slightly different Batman. He didn't actually have any powers. He
So
couldn't
there was
actually
three.
use
There was 3
Beetle.
Blue Beetles in the comics. Jaime Reyes is this one. He's the
current one.
He's the current one. He's the one with the scarab that gives him powers. The one before him was Ted Cord, who was just a rich guy with a bunch of tech. He just had like a lot of money, so he had like a lot of different weapons. And then the one before that was Dan Garrett, who had the same thing.
And podcast dogs. She's standing in front of all the cables.
Careful. So
I love podcast dogs.
So Blue Beetle, it looks okay. I think it's probably not going to make a lot of money, but hopefully the budget was relatively low. This one was supposed to go to HBO Max,
Yeah, but I think they
Originally,
decided to release it
and
theatrically.
then they upped it theatrically. So we'll see how it performs.
Alrighty. Well, with that trailer out of the way, one other thing, do you think that they're actually going to have this tie into the DC universe moving forward, or they're going to just ignore it? It won't. Absolutely no way this makes money.
If James Gunn personally likes Zolo Maridueña, who plays him, then yes.
Alright.
Like, if he ever makes a movie where Blue Beetle shows up, it's not.
Yeah,
gonna be a
I think
different
it'll be
Blue
this
Beetle.
one. Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna be
yeah.
the same one.
So I think he'll kind of exist, but like only like sometimes.
Like, I don't think that the very little plot that this will have won't play into anything.
Do you think that they're going to have characters in this movie from the previous DC universe stuff?
This is supposed to be for HBO Max, so this was supposed to be small.
Okay.
I don't expect Batman to show up or anything.
All right. And there's our thoughts on that. All right, we'll keep going with the campaign now. This single recording inspired our entire religion.
You guys created George Lopez,
Who's George Lopez?
the grandpa.
We pray to the Bug Lord.
Okay, you guys find it weird that that's like a futuristic city, and we live in a place where our toilets are just holes in the ground.
Of course, I would expect the heavens to be more advanced than our
You think
petty
there's a
civilization
heaven?
here.
So is your god like a teenage guy with a suit?
Our God exists beyond the boundaries of age.
Cool. That's great. Can we take this orb now?
Yes, the orb is yours.
Okay.
May the Bug Lord bless you.
I kick him in the balls.
You kick him in the balls? Are you sure?
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna engage a combat encounter.
I
Alright.
did make stats for
Alright,
this guy.
we
Okay.
walk
I
away.
made stats. Oh no.
Alright, so you guys are continuing on your
Oh
way.
wait. I asked him if he knows where the other one is.
Thank you.
There is a gem that resembles this one on the statue in the fountain at the center of the city.
All right, where's that?
Center of the city.
Okay, where's the center of the city?
So if you go outside and you walk straight,
Okay.
Oh,
you'll find it.
All right.
thank you.
Does this guy have a wallet? Like a money pouch?
Roll for perception.
Dum, 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 dum.
Lucia's
13?
licking the smell of chicken
13.
nuggets off
You
my
can't
fingers.
quite tell through all the folds of his robes whether or not he has money on him.
Okay. Real quick, can I pray to my god?
Who's that?
Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes.
And
Tony
sure,
the
go
Tiger.
ahead.
Alright, I roll religion.
Okay.
Alright. I rolled a 9.
Alright, you pray to Tony the Tiger. That's it.
Okay, we go to the center of the fountain.
Alright, you guys head outside and you make your way towards the center fountain. Alright, let me, up. As you approach, you see a statue of the Wave Warrior. A statue of a warrior standing with a large wave behind him. The statue appears to be made of marble and turquoise, giving it the appearance of sort of a foamy ocean. It's in the center of this massive fountain, water sort of spraying out and around all over him.
Mm-hmm.
The man appears to be tall, overly muscular.
This is the statue you're talking about.
Yes, the statue. He's sort of bald in the head, his head sort of coming up to almost a point, but not really. Sort of looking, sort of Pacific Islander looking type guy. In one hand, he's holding what appears to be a massive fish hook. In the other, a strange looking cylinder that you can't, it doesn't look like anything you recognize. On it, etched into the cylinder, are the letters TOA. Perhaps a meaning far lost to the
TOA?
TOA.
Okay.
Perhaps lost to the realm, the time, what that means.
Oh wait, I'm out of spells, aren't I?
Are you? That's not good.
I only have 2 spell slots.
You
How do
can still-
I reset?
You have to take a rest.
Does it have to be a long rest?
I think so.
Are you sure?
I think a short rest only refills like.
Can
Not sure.
I
Look that up.
refill
Uh,
my spell slots with a short rest?
But yes, on the statue's chest, there's sort of.
Yeah, I can.
Alrighty. On the statue's
So
chest.
we take a short rest.
Well, you got to go somewhere to do that
Why can't we just do it like in the middle of the road?
because you're in the middle of the road on a busy day.
When we go to the alleyway and we take a short rest.
You're just gonna like sit in the alley for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to like a restaurant?
All right. Wait. What's over here? What's in the square?
In the square, you see lots of things. Children playing, people going about their business. You see a couple of tabaxi sort of whispering, handing each other like some sort of business deal going on. A few dragonboard playing cards at a table across the street there. You see a restaurant.
Okay, we go to the restaurant.
Alrighty. Above it is a sign that says the Rum Ham, with a rather large looking sort of like turkey leg thing next to the sign.
See, it's like, I like you.
Yeah, he likes me.
The Dragonborn playing cards sort of look over you for a moment before returning back to their game. It has sort of like an old sort of style type of porch. It's made of like wood, almost like a log cabin.
Well, made of like wood.
It's made of wood
Okay.
and probably like
Are we
cemented
inside?
other stuff. You're on the porch.
Okay, we open the door and I go inside.
Alrighty, you open the door and a man walks up to you. What's going on?
I go, do you have a bathroom?
We have a outhouse.
Alright. I'm going to go use it.
Alright.
I walk over to the outhouse.
Okay, you go to the bathroom.
I walk into the outhouse. I take a short rest.
You're gonna just sit in the bathroom and
Is
sleep.
the door have a lock on it?
Yeah.
Then I take a short rest.
Alright, you take a short rest in an
The
outhouse.
bathroom.
What do you want?
Do you know where I can find an orb like this one, and I pull out the orb and I like hold it up to him?
Looks like the one in the statue's chest.
Ah, where's that chest?
His chest.
Do you know what direction that would be in?
Turn around and go outside.
Alright, I turn around and I go outside.
You see the statue that I had been describing for about 2 minutes before you went into the restaurant.
Alright, I go into the statue, to the chest.
Into the fountain.
Yeah.
Is this all happening while I'm asleep?
Yes, yeah, you're taking a short rest and he's doing
That's
this.
fun.
I climb into the fountain.
All right, you're all wet now.
Well, just the bottom of me, right?
Well, yeah, but you're like 5 tall.
Yeah, you're fine. Tall.
The water comes up to about your waist.
Okay, so water comes up to about my waist. Alright, I walk up to the chest.
Oh no, it's on the hero's
You're
chest.
gonna have to climb the
Oh! Okay, I start climbing.
As you start climbing the statue, roll for athletics.
Athletics. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Oh, I can do this. Oh, yeah, 26.
Alrighty, you grab onto his leg and you begin climbing up this statue. As you climb up, you get to the chest of the statue of the wave hero, and on his chest there seems to be carved like sort of a lightning bolt shape, and in the center, the orb.
Can you just grab that orb real quick?
Yeah, so I grab the orb.
The orb doesn't budge.
Okay, hit it with something. Hit it with your hammer.
Can I try to hit it with my hammer without letting go?
You could try.
Okay, I hit it with my hammer.
Oh no! Break the statue.
How do I break it?
Like hit the arm that's holding it.
Oh, it's in his
Oh, it's
chest.
in his
It's
chest.
in his
Yeah,
chest.
it's
The statue is of the rock. He has a giant lightning bolt.
okay,
Yeah,
hold
so
on.
that's what I had been describing for that.
Can I try?
He's holding a can of Toa energy drink.
Just pry it out.
Oh, I have a knife.
Yeah, pry it out with your knife.
Okay, I take the knife and I try to like pry it out from around.
Alrighty, roll dexterity.
Well, can you describe to me like how I'm holding on so I don't like?
You're sort of like you're
doing
like
this.
hanging onto his arm, the one that's like stretched out holding the can,
Okay.
and you're like sort of trying to chip at it.
Oh, okay. So I can. Okay, yeah.
His, the other arm, so the statue is like this. Is like one arm out holding the can. The other arm is like holding this giant fishhook looking thing over his shoulder.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take that out. You need to roll for dexterity.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you'll have disadvantage because you're trying to balance on this rock thing, this statue rock.
I'm already -1. Oh, I got a 0. Okay, well, whatever else, whatever.
Okay, as you're trying
Wait,
to,
no, I go to 0. Oh,
it's
so,
it's disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. is
So,
0.
you take out your knife and you start trying to chip around the statue, but your knife slips out of your hand, falls to the ground with a cling, 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 splashing into the fountain. A guard who is standing over in the corner sort of looks over. Hey, what are you doing on that statue?
I'm maintenance.
From who?
A king.
King who?
McDon.
Let me see your paperwork. Need to see an official work order.
It's behind this gem.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get it out from behind the gem.
Roll deception.
Oh, 14. Chance.
chance.
I'm gonna have to go check with the work office. I'll be back. Don't move.
All right.
And he goes and leaves.
All right.
I'll-
Hit like around.
I dropped the knife.
No, use your hammer.
Okay, I'll use my hand.
It's like-
It's a two-handed weapon.
It's two-handed weapon. Can I like hang like a bat? Like hang,
Like with your legs?
yeah, with my legs.
Yeah, like
Roll acrobatics.
okay, and then like break it out.
Hang on.
Break out the stone with a hammer.
You try to flip over and you lose your grip and you fall off the statue
Oh.
and you take 4 fall damage
Okay.
as you plummet into the fountain.
Short rest over now?
Okay. First.
No, because that
first-
takes like an hour.
First thing I do is I pick
Or
up
actually,
my
let me
knife.
look up how long it takes. You can keep describing what you're doing.
Okay, first thing I do when I hit the water is I pick up my knife that I dropped previously, and I start climbing again.
Okay, yeah, it's 1 hour long. So this whole is going on while you're asleep in the bathroom.
Alright, wait, hang on. Before I do that, let me see what spells I have. Maybe I can get it out of there. Oh, wait, actually, I got an idea. I whack the leg with my warhammer of the statue.
Alright, you're going to try to shatter the statue
No, I'm going to try to chop it down like a tree.
with a hammer.
Yeah.
You know what a hammer does.
You're just gonna break the foot so the whole thing collapses.
Yeah, like I'm going to try to like...
Yeah, so shatter the statue.
It shatters?
It's stone.
I thought I could like chip away at it.
With a hammer?
No, you just break
It's a hammer.
Okay. Jeez. Alright.
You ever tried to cut like a tree down with a hammer?
No.
That's because you don't use a hammer to cut trees
I've
down.
only used a hammer for wood.
Alright,
Alright, so what do I have to roll for this?
just roll to attack.
Roll to it. So D20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll use the real dice. 7.
7. You take your hammer and it like sort of repels off and like flies out of your hand and splashes into the fountain
Okay, I use Thunder Wave.
on the statue.
Yeah, on the statue.
Alright.
I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. It is... Dude, Squidward's doing everything he can do right now.
Sorry for moving this chair.
You're good. Where are my spells slots? Okay, here we go. Big one going here. Cast. It is a 4d8.
And what's the radius of the spell?
15 cube orienting from you.
Okay, so 15. So it's like 7.5 feet in all directions.
7. And then it's a Constitution 15 saving.
Alright.
And I rolled a 17.
Alright. And that's the thunder wave.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you take your bagpipes and just boof, boof, like a shockwave like emanates from all around, just boof, the statue just shatters into a million pieces, with the orb just dink falling straight to the ground.
Woohoo! Pick it up
Alright,
and
I
come
pick it
wake
up.
me up from the bathroom.
I pick it up and then I go invisible.
Alright, you're invisible now.
Okay. And I have the gem, right?
Mhm.
Right. So I put it in my invisible pocket, so it's also invisible.
Alright.
And then I walk away.
You're gonna wake him up?
Oh yeah. I go and I tap on his shoulder.
Alright.
Alright, I'm awake now.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
are awake.
invisible.
Okay. We don't really need to play the Lotta video.
Oh, you destroyed the thing that plays it anyways.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So-
Oh.
No, but like the video, there's no like footage or anything.
Yeah, they announced live action Moana's
So-
in the works.
Basically, The Rock was gonna be in charge of DC with Black Adam.
Oh, The Rock.
So the
He was-
statue was of the Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
That's why he was holding the Maui like fish hook thing
So
in a can of Toa Energy, which is his like energy drink.
So
Oh.
he was gonna try to be Black Adam at DC. He was gonna try to run the whole universe, right?
hmm
He was gonna change the hierarchy of power.
That didn't happen.
He got kicked out.
Yeah,
He's now unemployed.
No
He's
job.
Going to be in Fast and Furious.
doesn't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't
So-
want to be in Fast and Furious.
No,
Hasn't been for
He
7 years.
doesn't want to be
Oh, why
involved
not?
with
He hasn't been in the last like
He
5 or
doesn't want to be
6.
involved with
Yeah, he hates Vin Diesel. They don't get along.
Oh,
Okay.
they hate each other in real life.
Yeah.
He's got nothing else going on. So, he went to Disney, and he went, hey, remember when I made Moana? And they were like, yeah,
I
actually,
guess vaguely.
we should do Moana too. And he went, no. They have to see my face when I play Maui.
Yes.
Let's remake Moana. And they went, Dwayne, we made that movie like 7 years ago.
It's way-
And then he was like, one, it's Mr. The Rock to
You were-
you, and two,
You were very pretty.
we're gonna
yes.
make Moana remake. And then he went off and he shot this video by himself with
On the
zero
beach.
company oversight. And he was
Mhm.
like, "You're gonna play this video.
With his kids.
We're gonna make Moana
Those were his
live
kids,
action
right?
remake." Yeah, I think so. So they're making Moana live action remake. It's very early on. Dwayne The Rock Johnson and
He announced that the pig in the chicken would be returning.
yes, and
Yes.
who I don't remember her name, but the lady who voices Moana, she's coming back too.
Yeah, to play Moana, I
Um,
assume.
This is real dumb.
Yeah, it's way too early for this.
Just from a financial standpoint, it doesn't make any sense. Because, like, okay, Beauty and the Beast, right? They remake Beauty and the Beast in 2017, right? You remember that, Sam?
Yes.
Beauty and the Beast came out in the 90s.
Yes.
If you were 10 when that movie came out, the remake came out 20 years later.
Yeah.
You're now in your 30s.
There's nostalgia there.
You now have nostalgia for the property and are an adult with a disposable income where you could see the Beauty and the Beast movie.
Drop it.
Hang on, I got it. Drop. Thank you.
What is that? Pop filter?
No, it's a cup. It's a coaster.
Drop it again.
She picked it.
Thank you. Okay.
Just put it on the table. Put
So-
it somewhere where she can't just walk by and grab it.
Say this comes out in 2025, right?
Yes.
It's not so I don't know where else to put it. Say it comes out in 2025. If you were 8 when the first movie came out,
Yeah.
what are you now, like 17?
Yeah. The nostalgia's not really there.
You might have a little, but you don't have any money.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
You don't have any money.
Yeah.
The little kids who saw it are still kids.
You're not gonna buy like the
They
Moana.
don't-
You don't have kids to buy merch for
The people paying to see it will be the same people who paid
to see it the first
to
time.
see the original version
Yeah.
7 years ago. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's 100% an ego
I'm
thing.
only going to see the crab do his dance. You know that scene where they dance?
That's a different
But
movie.
now it's gonna know that's
Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
Dancing crab and
Yeah, the
Moana.
big crab. He's got all the treasure.
Oh
back.
yeah, I thought you were talking about the Sebastian
Oh, he's
in
the
Little
biggest
Mermaid.
kind of
No,
crab.
The other live action Disney movie
No,
with a
no.
dancing crab coming
Now
out
they're
soon.
gonna make it like dark and serious. So who even cares?
Wait, it's gonna be a dark and serious movie.
All the live
Because
action
it's
remakes,
live
they try to
action
make them more
remake. It's
serious.
gotta be dark and serious.
Why?
Because that's cool and edgy.
So it's different from the original. So you actually
can't
have a
wait.
reason to see it.
As long as
I'm honestly, if I were to see a live action, I just want to pay to see the same thing.
It is the same.
it is the same
But
thing.
if it's dark and serious, then
Slightly different.
it is kind of different.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Diet Coke and Coke.
Okay, so it's darker and edgier the same way that the. Do you remember the live action
Lion King.
Lion King movie?
Oh, I never saw it.
Have you seen any of the Disney live action ones? All right, never mind then.
Never mind.
They're not that different.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
it's gonna be a shot for shot remake, just
Yeah.
now with people and CGI.
Because that's easier to do. Like, why would you bother like trying to come up with a new thing when you just do the exact same
just
thing?
make Moana 2.
Yeah, they probably
It
will.
would make a bajillion dollars.
Moana 2 is probably
No,
already in
no,
development.
They can't make Moana 2.
Yeah, because it'd
You
be too
can't
confusing.
remake Moana and then go back and make an animated sequel to Moana. If now when they do a sequel,
It'll have to be to the
sequel
live action one.
which means that they will have made the movie Moana, remade the movie Moana,
And made a
then
sequel to the remake.
an original sequel to the remake, all within 15 years.
It's really stupid.
It makes zero sense. It's so dumb. But it's 100% an ego thing where he's bored. He's mad that he didn't get to be in charge of DC. So he's going to go back over to like the proven thing.
Yeah.
And he's going to do it again. And he's going to be like, guys, look at me. It's my face this time.
Do you like me? I'm The Rock.
I have a big dumb wig.
I own football.
Do you think he's going to have enough? Do you
I
think he's
own
going to...
football.
He owns the
literally,
XFL.
yeah.
Do you think he's going to wear a wig?
Yeah.
Or do you think he'll just be like, no, I'm bald?
No, he'll wear a wig, like
I
a
think
big wig.
No, I think he'll be like, I'm bald. It's me, The Rock.
No, I think
I'm The Rock.
I think he'll want to look closer to the character. I think he'll want to look like the character.
It's so dumb. Nobody, the character's just him.
Because remember the first movie he was in?
Like, ever?
Yeah. Scorpion King.
Well, no, that was not his first movie.
That was his first movie. He had no speaking lines in the movie.
Really?
Well, actually, I think it was.
Yeah, it was his first movie.
his-
He had no speaking lines. He was in a flashback at the end, and he was like a big monster
He
at
was
the
like a
end.
big CGI guy.
Yeah, he was a big CGI version of himself, but he had like really long, like black hair.
Mhm.
I think he'll look like he did in Scorpion King.
Yeah, probably. No, well, yeah, it was. So, yeah, no, it's not going to end well. It's going to make some money, but, like, people, I think, generally are just going to be confused.
Yeah,
They're going to be like, why are we doing this?
it makes no sense.
Everyone remembers the first one.
Was that him and Scorpion King?
Yeah, that's the CGI monster.
And it hasn't left the public conscious where it can now return with any hype.
No, it's not. It's too new.
The Moana, the original movie, has been like in the top 10 streaming movies since it was on Disney Plus at launch. Like,
Yeah.
week after week, people are just rewatching the original Moana.
No, it's in like the new generation of Disney movies.
Yeah,
like it's one of their most recent
If
characters.
you just drop the same movie again, but they're like, now you got to pay $20
to see it now.
to see it in the theater when you could just watch the original, probably better version at
For
home
free on Disney
for
Plus
free,
that you
which
already
you've
have.
been doing
Yeah.
for years. Everyone's just going to be like, no.
Why would I do that?
Because at least the selling point of the other ones was like, now you can share that story with your kids, and there's a new, cool, more adult way of seeing it. Everyone now is just going to be like,
But it's literally
well,
like it just came
I
out.
was 21 when that movie came out, and now I'm 28.
Yeah, it's like that. All right, yeah, okay. Alrighty, should we move on?
Yes.
Alrighty. So you guys now have 3 of the orbs.
Where are we supposed to find the other 2 orbs?
Don't know.
So I'm out of the porta potty now, right? She's
You
gonna try
are-
to steal that rag.
Yeah, I know. She wants them.
I walk back into the restaurant. Is there notes?
No,
in there?
that's pinned to the. No, there's not. It's pinned to the desk, baby. Go on.
She's like, whatever over there. I wanna
She
try
goes, I want whatever that is.
I walk back into the restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
I burst the door down.
What do you want?
Do you know where I can find any magic orbs?
Why does everyone keep asking me about magic orbs?
I want a magic orb.
I just told him where to get magic
I
orbs.
want a different magic orb.
I don't have any more magic
Do
orbs.
you know where they are?
No!
Have you heard anything about them?
I didn't even know that was a magic orb until he started asking about
Is there
it.
anyone in here who might know about magic orbs?
I don't know, ask around.
You're the owner.
Yeah, I own a restaurant called Rumham. I don't know where magic orbs are.
Okay, I shove them out of the way.
Okay.
And then I walk to the center of the restaurant. Okay, and I use thaumaturgy,
Okay.
and I boom my voice out, and I go, I need to know where magic orbs are.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Dog attack.
Dog attack.
Oh, she wants to eat your food.
I don't
She
have
thinks there's
any-
food on the table. Alright, as your voice booms, echoes through the restaurant, it goes silent. All the conversations that were going on cease. People drop their forks, put their drinks back on the table. Everyone is staring at you. One woman on the second floor of the restaurant. You can't quite see her face. A black hood sort of shrouds her face. What are you doing, Cena?
What is your plan here? She's trying to get down. There she goes.
There's one woman in the back corner on the second floor, her face covered by a black cloak. Around her neck hangs a necklace with a spider on it, and she stands up and walks towards the balcony. I can tell you where to find one of those orbs.
Oh, that would be orb number
Cool,
4.
where?
You'll have to follow me.
Fine, just tell me where it is, and if you attack me, I'll just kill you.
You'll have to follow me.
That's fine, just show me where it is.
All right. She heads outside. Well, first she drops a few coins off on her table before she heads downstairs and goes outside. There she goes outside. Come with me. We're going to the house of the Mistress of Spiders.
That's fine.
All right. She takes you guys through the city towards the east side. After walking for maybe 30 minutes or so, you make your way to this massive, sort of decrepit old house. The windows look broken. Spiders are like crawling all over it. It looks very old and worn, run down. Maybe about 3 stories tall. Very big. Clearly it used to be like some kind of manor or mansion.
Okay. I burst the door down and kick it in.
There's like garden gates.
Yeah, I melt the gates.
She just opens them.
Oh. Can I melt them anyway? Okay, I use Sacred Flame and I melt them.
How many spell slots do you have left?
That's a cantrip.
That's not going to get hot enough to melt it. You use Sacred Flame and you get the gate very warm.
Okay, and then I kick it.
Then you kick it.
I ask her politely if she can open the door.
I can open the door if you're willing to pay the price.
How much does it cost?
Costs whatever the mistress demands.
Okay, how are we supposed to ask her if we can't get inside to ask her?
I'm telling you, if you enter, you must be willing to pay.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're willing to.
I know we're gonna have to murder her. It's fine.
We might not be able to afford it, but we're willing to pay.
Alrighty. She takes her hand and reaches it out, and out of her sleeve crawl like a bunch of spiders.
Yeah.
Before they crawl onto the handle and like go into the lock in the door.
Yeah.
You hear a clicking noise, and the door swings open. Before her robe just slumps to the ground, and spiders crawl out.
Oh, she was a spider woman.
Ah.
Okay, are we inside now?
You can now walk in.
Okay, we walk in. We kick through the door.
You walk in. It is completely dark. You
Okay.
can't see but more than a few feet from you. Both of you roll perception.
Who am I gonna have to kill? Is it the one lady we know? Alright, I rolled a 14.
14?
Alright, perception you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 13.
13. Alright. Neither of you sense that anything weird.
You were making the perception checks way too high.
No, they just beat yours.
Alright, so what do we do now?
Oh,
Okay,
you can't see very far. You can make out what looks to be a staircase across the room from
do I
you.
know any light? Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I use a light cantrip.
Alright. As you use a light cantrip, a small glow begins to, sort of a little ball of light sort of floats above your hand, and you're able to see about 30 feet around. The floorboards look...
20 feet?
20 feet, yeah. The floorboards look old and worn down. Some of them broken. There's some holes in the floor every once in a while. The rug seems tattered and worn, either from some sort of fight or just from not being replaced for several decades.
Okay. I use my...
It's full of cobwebs and small spiders all over the place.
Okay, I'm gonna use Detect Magic.
Alright.
So, boom.
Alright. What's the range for Detect Magic?
30 feet.
You don't detect any magic in the room.
That was a waste. Alright. How old? The floor's like made of wood, right?
Yes.
Okay. I use Sacred Flame. I'm gonna set the floor on fire.
Why?
Because there's nothing to do. Might as well burn the building down and then go fetch the stone.
You're not going to go to the staircase or anything?
No, we're just going to burn it down and then we're going to get the stone up for the building's burned down.
It looks like I can't have a say in this, so I'm gonna just walk outside while he does that.
Alright, I walk outside with him and then I cast my spell. Then I bless the building on fire.
He really wants to burn something.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I use a Sacred Flame.
Alright, you use Sacred Flame on the rug. It begins to burn.
Uh-huh.
As the rug begins to burn, two giant spiders sort of lower themselves from the ceiling,
I'm just waiting for the enemies to show up.
landing right in front of the door. Your exit is blocked, and the ground is on fire.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
What is...
You're outside.
Woohoo! Alright, my place is definitely out here. Squid Fart is much safer away from danger.
Oh wait, he's already outside, right?
He's outside. You're fighting these alone.
Okay.
While the ground is on fire.
Alright.
So, which one are you?
I'm
This
the...
one?
I'm the one
Okay.
now. Yep.
Alright, so you're here.
He's not gonna stand up.
We'll
on.
say...
I always take Max's guy because
Yeah,
that way
that's
he can stand up on his own.
Or, well, you're a wizard guy. Right?
No,
You're a
I don't want the lady.
So,
Gross.
yes.
Here, it's this triangle.
These, no, these are... Oh, yeah, there's a triangle. Okay. So, where's Squidfart? Squidfart is here. He's outside.
So these guys are like down
They're
here.
here. This is where the doors are.
Okay.
Right there. You're here. There's fire here and here. And every turn it will spread 2 squares.
Okay, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray.
Well, first you need to roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Then can I pray to Tony the Tiger?
Sure.
I rolled a 10.
Sure.
For initiative?
Yep.
Alrighty. I don't know why you thought that would work.
What do you mean?
I didn't have any better ideas.
If I die, we can end. That's fine with me.
Yeah, because Squid Fart's not doing this by himself. Yeah, well, I tried.
Alright.
You probably could. He's strong.
Have the
But
spiders
the rest
kill-
isn't that tough.
Kill me, spiders.
After this, there's one more fight. Like, after this part. Alrighty.
Kill me, spiders.
So you're actually last. said you rolled a 2.
What? I did not roll a 2.
What did you roll?
A 10.
10. Okay. Not last. All right, but one of the spiders is going to move first. So he is going to move. How big are these things? Well, these are large. Okay, so they each take up 4 squares each.
What?
So this one's going to move towards you. We'll do 1 first, so I can make my brain work easier. He's going to move towards you, and it's going to bite you.
Okay.
So that is your armor class is 18.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's going to gnash at you with its giant pinchers, and just, you're going to like take your blade and just push it back, and you're able to keep it from biting you. It is your turn now.
All right, I'm gonna pray to Tony the Tiger.
All right.
Save me, Tony. I rolled a 16.
16. All right. Do your prayer.
All right.
Say a prayer.
You're great. What is this catchphrase?
It's they're great.
They're great. Oh, great Tony the Tiger, Lord of the Frosted Flake. Please save me from my own self-destructive tendencies.
As you are praying, from the flames rises a flaming tiger in the shape of a man. He stretches out his hands, and milk flows out of his hand, extinguishing the flames. And just like he arose, he too is extinguished with the flames. It is now your turn. It is now the other spider's turn.
He put the fire out.
Yeah, it is.
No, I can attack still, right?
No, you spent your turn praying to Tony the Tiger.
Cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, ready. I guess
You
it's
chose
just
improvise.
Yeah.
So this spider's going to move up. It's going to bite you. Yes. All right. So you take 4 piercing damage as the pincers sort of bite down
How
on
did
you,
he beat my armor class?
and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Why do I have to roll? I have 10 health.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
What does that mean?
11.
11. Okay, you're all right for now.
Oh, is it poison?
Yeah, giant spiders.
Okay. I'm
It
going...
is now the other spider's turn.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait, yeah, it is.
In between, so now it's the other spider's turn. You can come in and try to help.
Yeah,
me
if
out.
you would help,
if
that
you
would-
want.
Oh, you want me to help?
Yeah, I don't want to die of poisoning.
Alright,
All right. Well, first you got to roll initiative
Okay.
because we're on the top of the round, so we can have another person in.
4.
All right.
It doesn't even matter. Squidford has no initiative.
Squidfart hears that there's commotion going on, but he's not quite ready. He's not quite ready to join yet. All right. The giant spider is going to.
Okay, Squidfart. He knows best.
The other one is going to shoot webs at you. So he sprays webs at you, but he misses and hits the wall behind you.
Okay, great. So I'm going to use Sacred Flame.
The one that's biting you.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't have a hit box. It just says effect, and then there's a damage thing.
They have to beat your spell DC.
What is that?
Or your spell modifier.
Oh, Dex? Is that Dex?
It should hang on.
Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it should-
13.
You have to. And what kind of save is it? It's usually like Constitution, Wisdom, something like that.
What?
They have to roll something to dodge the spell.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
Dexterity 13.
Okay. The spider just crawls up the wall. He dodges.
Okay.
He's now about 10 feet up on the wall.
Okay.
All right. It is now the other spider's turn. He's going to try to bite you this time instead
So the
of.
spider that was trying to bite me is on the wall now.
Yes, there's 2 spiders.
So the first one.
Yes. Go.
It was not his turn.
There's 2 spiders.
Exactly.
One of them just dodged your attack and ran up the wall.
That one was the one that was trying to bite me. So that
Yes,
one's
so
no longer close
There's
to
another one that is also now trying to bite
It's
you.
not his turn. It is Nick's turn.
Is his turn because the spider rolled an 8 and he rolled a 4.
Okay.
It's not
Hold up.
complicated.
So Spider 1 goes first.
Spider 1 goes first.
And then I go.
Then you go.
And then Spider 2 goes.
Yes.
But Spider 2 is on the wall, so he can't bite me because he's not close enough. It's Spider 2. Spider's 2.
The other spider is attacking. The number doesn't matter.
Wait, they can go in any order?
I don't know
what is the point of the order.
I don't know what order they are. It's
one and then
this
two.
one went first, and now it's this one attacking.
No, I thought you said it was
that
this
one went first.
Because you said your
'Cause there's
brain.
one.
You said because your brain.
Okay, then he crawled over there, and this one's biting.
But I didn't attack that one.
Which one
I
did
attacked
you
the second one.
Okay, then he's gonna web you from over there.
Okay, then that's all I need. All I wanted you to say. I'm just trying to make sure there's continuity here because you're trying to cheat.
All right. You are now in webs.
Okay, I'm not.
Roll a. Yeah, you are.
I don't want to be.
That sucks.
Can
All right.
I not like?
The spider sort of. No.
That's not. I can't even attempt.
+5 hit. Target is restrained by webbing. It beat your armor class.
What did he roll?
It's 19 + 5. Is your armor class 24?
He didn't roll 19. He's lying.
I haven't touched it since. All right. You are now restrained by webs. You're struggling on the ground against the webs. It is now your turn.
Can you teleport me out or something?
I can put the spider in front of you to sleep.
Okay.
That's what I'll try. So from my distance, I'm gonna come out of invisibility
Alright.
doing this. But I will cast a sleep spell on Spider 1, and it is 5d8s and an additional 2d8s for every level above 1. So 2, it's 4, so it means I get to do 7d8s.
78s.
Yep, that's what I get to roll.
All right.
27.
27. All right. This spider starts to crawl towards you, but then just sort of flumps down on the ground.
So now it's my turn because that spider's asleep.
No, it's Spider 1's turn.
That is Spider 2. Spider
Yes.
1 is asleep.
What?
You just put Spider 1 to sleep.
Yeah, so it was Spider 1's turn. It wasn't Spider 2's turn.
It was Spider 2's turn. Spider 2 goes before Nick, and Nick just put Spider 1.
No, Spider 1 goes before Nick.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he
No,
does.
yeah, he does, but if...
So not that one. So you're not
Okay.
webbed, and he's gonna bite you. We're
Hold
redoing
up,
that.
No! It goes 1, right?
No,
Yes.
it goes 2.
1 goes first. You
2 has a 19. He goes
you
first.
told me 1 goes first, and you
One
put
doesn't
this
go
one
first.
as 1 because you wanted him to
No,
go
I
first.
put that one as 1 because that way I can tell which is which.
Yeah, and then you were 1's gonna go first because he's labeled 1. That's for my brain. It
Okay,
goes
well, they're
1
not
and then
written
it goes
that way.
me. 1 is asleep. 2 is on the wall.
Okay, well that's the one. Then I'm changing numbers.
You can't just change the order now.
It's already changed. You just changed it, so
I didn't just
I'm
change
gonna
it.
make
I'm
it so it
telling you
matches
what
what
you
you're
said.
doing because you're getting upset about it. All right, that spider's asleep. I guess it's Morbius' turn.
Okay, good. I'm gonna try to cut myself out.
All right, you need to roll a strength check, or you can attack the webs with something else.
What, like, do I do damage?
You can either try to break out of them, or you can try to like cut them or break them or something.
Okay, I'm trying to break them.
All right.
So roll strength.
Mhm.
Okay, I rolled a 2. Oh, sorry, I rolled a 3.
All right. You struggle against the webs, but you're unable to break free.
Okay, now can I attack or something too?
No, you are tied up with webs in a bundle on the
I
ground.
could still, like, move my arms.
No, you're like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sam, do you have a Mac charger?
Yeah.
No. Mine's a different charger. Just use use your Switch charger. All right. Anyways, Max just came in to ask me if I had a charger.
He's not coming back.
Okay. That spider's turn. It's going to crawl back towards you, and he's going to try to bite you. All right. That is going to hit, and it's 8 damage.
What?
8 damage from the spider bite. And roll a Constitution save.
8 damage?
8 damage.
There's no way that's true.
Okay, well it is, and you just took 8 damage.
14 constitution.
All right, you are not poisoned, but it is like on top of you, gnawing on your legs.
Okay, that's...
All right.
My turn.
It is your turn now.
Alright, I cast sleep on the one that's on him.
They're occupying the same space, so you put them both to sleep.
Okay.
Me to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you roll low, then you're gonna put him to sleep and not the spider, because the spider definitely is more
Roll
healthy
high,
right
Nick.
now.
Roll high.
Alright,
Well,
so
hi,
we're
figure
going
boy.
for it?
Yeah, because you can just come and wake you.
Okay, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. So it's the same, it's 78s.
Yes.
Look at me, I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, it's good. 31.
All right. You put them both to sleep, and he's asleep, tied up in webs, and the spider just sort of falls on top of him, also asleep.
Oh, you can't do it.
It was eating you. All right. It is technically that
Well, the
spider's
battle's
turn,
over,
so he's gonna
everyone's
roll.
asleep except for Nick.
All right, that spider is still asleep. It's your turn.
Alright, I go up to...
Or technically, it's your turn. Roll Constitution.
Alright. 18.
All right. You sort of wake up.
Okay.
There's a giant spider on top of you.
Alright.
Alright, and I go, don't move! Don't move!
All right. It's
Well,
now the
I'm trying to-
spider's
no,
turn.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Do I just get to
Oh,
wake
that
up
was
and that's it?
that was your
Okay.
turn. You're up. You're awake now.
Alright.
The spider is still asleep.
Okay.
Alright, should I attack the spider?
Is there a way we can like move it off of me without waking up? Or do you just want me to like worm out?
I just kind of want you to worm out.
Come up and cut me out.
I was
from the
gonna go
legs.
take a headshot at the first one with my warhammer.
Oh, can you just come up and just like right in the skull?
Well, I was
Just
gonna
like-
go-
Well, you're under it, so.
I was gonna say, no, I was
No,
gonna,
like the
I was
other
gonna do
one.
that. I was
Oh,
gonna-
the other one. Yeah, you
I was
can
gonna
do
Can
that.
you theoretically just come up and just find the perfect spot and then just stab it right in the brain and kill it instantly?
We'll say you have advantage.
Yeah. So
Because it's asleep.
I creep up with my. Well, I don't have a sword or anything. I just have a hammer.
Do you not have like a dagger? Do you have a crossbow?
I have the knife from the bar.
Can you just like stab it right straight in the skull?
Yeah, I guess we could try.
Yeah.
Alright. I go up to the spider, like creep up to it, and I try to stab it with my sword or my
Knife.
my
Dagger?
knife. Yeah,
Okay.
my dagger.
So roll with advantage.
What do I roll?
Attack roll. You're attacking it.
So is that a? Because I don't have like dagger in here. Do I have to add dagger as my?
If you don't have a dagger, you don't have a dagger.
Well, I took one from the bar when we left. Remember, I was.
Oh, you
So
can't
you picked
attack with
one
that.
up.
That's like a butter knife.
Oh.
Oh.
Just, well, then come up and
All of his spells are also verbal, so if he casts any spells, they'll wake up.
can he come up and like tear the webs off of me?
He could roll to break the webs or destroy them with some kind
Oh wait, I have a
of magic or
crossbow.
something.
I could try to shoot
Can
him.
you shoot it like point blank?
You have disadvantage if you shoot.
Why would that be a disadvantage?
Because if you're within 5 feet of something and you use a ranged weapon, you have disadvantage. But he has advantage, so he just cancel out.
All right, then just shoot it in the head with a crossbow.
Alright.
Or you could back up 5 feet and you still have advantage.
All right, yeah. I'll back up 5 feet.
And then he's gonna shoot it directly in the head.
Yeah. So it's a 6 to hit.
But you have advantage, so you roll twice.
Oh, okay. Okay, 11 to hit
So 17. No, that's 17.
and 9.
You don't know what his
damage.
modifier is.
And 9 damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
My hit is -1 and my damage is -1.
My goodness. Okay. So how much, what did you say the damage was?
9.
9. Alright. As the bolt flies from the crossbow into its head, its eyes open,
Can
and
you
it
put
stands
back?
up with the bolt in its head.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This is my. I guess
It is now... You attack this spider?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's spider 1, so it's awake now. It's going to go for you. And it's going to bite you.
Yeah.
And it like tries to go for the bite, but you're just too short. And you dodge. You move out of the way, and he keeps trying to go for you, but he just can't quite grab you.
Okay.
It is now Morbius's turn.
I worm out of the webs.
You have to cut them or break them. They're stuck to you. They're webs.
Okay, what can I worm out?
You can't worm out. That's not an option.
Yeah, break out.
All right,
What do I roll?
you got to roll strength.
Okay.
Keep in mind this will probably also wake up the spider.
We know. Well,
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
All right. You
No, I don't get
snap through the webs.
I go,
You rolled an 18.
yeah.
There's no 18.
No, 18 means I have control.
No, 18 means you're trying to break out of the webs.
I did.
Okay, let's say, for example, you're trying to rip a rope in half, right? If you rip it in half, are your hands going to fly apart when it breaks, or are you going to go...
If you're super strong, you just go.
But you're not. You just got a high
He's
roll.
18.
Yeah.
He's a strong man. He works out.
You bust out, and the spider is now awake because you're under the spider and you're moving now, and it wakes up the spider. It's not complicated. I don't know why you're arguing with this.
You only put him on top of me so that we couldn't easily.
Put him on top of you because he was eating you when you put him to
He
sleep.
just wants this combat encounter to go on for longer than it was going. That's all I'm saying.
You would have had to fight him either way.
No,
All right, it is now the spider's turn. It's going to bite you. It's going to hit and do
cool, I'm dead.
7 damage.
End of game.
You're unconscious, but you have healing word, don't you?
Can we just end this?
Alright, I cast dancing lights around the room,
Okay.
and yeah, to distract the spiders, and I run up the stairs.
Okay, the spiders are distracted. Are you not going to try to help him?
Oh,
Where are you putting them? Where are you casting the lights?
so over here.
Okay. Both spiders move towards the lights.
Alright, and I heal him.
All right. With what?
My cure wounds.
Alrighty. So how much are you healing?
I'm healing him 10 health.
All right. You are back and you have 10 health.
Okay.
As you play your bagpipes, green mist flows out, swirls around Morbius as his wounds slowly begin to close and seal themselves off.
10 HP.
All right. You are alive.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Do you guys want to keep trying to attack the spiders, or are you going upstairs?
I'm going up the stairs.
Let's run upstairs.
All right. You run up the stairs. Once you get to the second floor, it also appears pretty much empty. There doesn't seem to be a lot going on the second floor. It's old, decrepit. There's some spiders everywhere. But these are small, regular-sized spiders.
Okay, I walk into the room.
All right. Roll a dex save.
Oh, good. 21.
All right. As you walk into the room, the floorboards underneath you give way, crumbling down. But just in time, Squidfart jumps to the side, landing a few feet to the side as a hole falls through. The floorboards clattering to the ground. The spiders sort of rush over towards where the floorboards fell.
Phew!
But
Did I fall?
No, you're standing behind him. He walked forward before you.
Okay, so they followed him though.
No, they followed the floorboards. There's nothing down there. You guys are on the second floor. He didn't fall through. He died. He jumped out of the way.
On the same floor with us.
No, they are on the first floor.
Okay. Can we go around the hole?
Yeah.
Let's go around.
Okay, you go around the hole to the other staircase.
We go up the stairs.
There's another staircase on the other side.
Yeah, we go up.
Yes, so you go up the stairs. Once you make it to the top staircase, you're greeted by a room that doesn't seem the same as the others. A chandelier hangs from the middle of the ceiling. Blue flames on white candles as it sort of slowly sways back and forth. A woman, once again, all in black, wearing a black and red robe, sort of different sort of patchwork robe, sort of standing in the middle, sort of moving her 6 arms sort of around this orb. She has sort of like a headdress with like a sort of a web pattern going out. Yeah.
All right. I raise our up.
Ooh, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
When I roll charisma.
You do.
All right.
My boy, get in there.
11.
Raise her up.
Yo, babe. Can I just see that magic orb for 1 second? Also, that hair looks great. Looks great. Great.
She keeps staring at the orb, and 2 eyes on her forehead open up.
Yo, I love girls with 4 eyes, dude. That's sick.
2 more on the side open up.
Freaking 6. That's even cool.
Before 2 more next to those.
8?
She has 8 eyes.
Boy, 8 is sick.
Without looking at you with her 2 human eyes, her other eyes sort of look towards you.
Yo, my eyes are weird too. I use thaumaturgy to make my eyes weird.
What color do you change your eyes to?
Red.
Okay, your eyes are red now. She doesn't seem to react to you.
Okay, that's fine. I sneakily steal the orb.
While she's looking right at it?
Yeah. I'm kidding. I use the maturity again.
To do what?
To make a loud noise from behind.
Behind her?
Yeah, and then
The wall behind her.
She's like standing against the wall.
She's sitting in like a throne-like chair, sort of, with this orb in front of her.
Okay,
It's like on a pedestal.
I thought you said that like having to get the money from the people was the hardest one to get. This one's way harder.
I know, we're gonna have to fight her. I'm trying to find a really dumb way to work around it.
Yeah.
I used the maturity to make a loud noise from outside.
Okay, she just looks up at you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want your fortune or not?
Sure.
You will meet a great end with great suffering and great pain.
Cool.
You will know nothing but torment
Can I have
for
a
your
ball?
entire life.
Can I have a ball now?
No,
Why?
because it's mine.
Wait, what do we have to pay?
Can I pay you money for it?
No.
What if I got you another one that's the same?
I don't. What do you
think
think?
this
I
is?
take one ball out of my pocket. I go, look, I got more if you switch.
Who gave you that?
I just found it.
Where?
It was just on the ground.
Where?
Like in the middle of the town. You guys just left it in the middle of the town.
It's true.
It's true.
Yep.
Both of you roll deception.
Oh, I can trick her.
9.
9.
10.
10.
I can
See that that is not the case.
What do you mean it's not? That's exactly where I
I
found
can see that it is not
it.
the
That doesn't
case.
make any sense. It's the same thing.
Sleep! But I have no spell slots, so it doesn't do anything.
She picks up her orb and sort of just holds it in one of her 6 hands.
Do you want to know
Go
your
for it.
fortune?
Can I just pay
Me?
money for it?
No. Can I just have it?
Then why are you here?
Because I want the orb.
Just say yes.
Fine.
You two will meet an end of suffering.
Yeah, okay.
Though yours will be
Skip
far
ad.
worse.
Skip.
Skip ad.
You will meet 4 friends. Friends you trust with your life. Friends you will go on many adventures with. You will spend many days on many adventures. You'll become the founder of a great city.
Ah, Canarium.
But you will meet your end the same way you met your
Okay,
birth.
real quick.
In a sewer. Alone.
Real quick. Hold up, buddy. Is there? You know, you're like a fortune teller, right?
I said that, yes.
Is there anyone who has like a cool death or like a happy death, or do you just tell everyone that they have to suck you more?
Many have pleasant deaths.
Can you name like one person?
You want a name?
Yeah. And you gotta prove me the real. You can't just say like Steve Smith because I know that's not a real guy.
There's a graveyard to the south wall
While
of the
she's
city.
talking, I run up.
Yeah,
and I
while
grab
she's
the
distracted.
orb.
She's holding it.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna slide up hand. He's gonna put an apple
Out of her hand?
Yes, because she's talking to me. She won't notice if there's the same weight.
Okay. Go ahead.
I go up there and I replace an orb with the one we already have.
Well, you gotta roll
No,
sleight
you
of
can't
hand.
replace it with all of them.
Oh, okay.
Just put like an apple or something on there.
Oh yeah, one of Max's apples. I replace it with one of Max's apples with sleight of hand.
Alright, roll sleight of hand.
Please be high. Please be
Five.
You slowly walk towards her while she's talking, and you grab the orb, and she just, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought that was an apple. I'm sorry. And I take a bite out of my apple.
The brightest crew are you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can do bright stuff, and then I use the light. I make a light behind her.
2 of her eyes sort of look over.
Alright then. Well, as soon as you can.
And
Okay, what can we do to get this ball from you?
I don't really want anything from you.
Okay, you want money? What if I give you like a lot of money?
pledge your loyalty.
That's fine. Yeah, sure. 100%. I'm on board.
Right, yep, let's do it. Can I
I'll
hold
sign
down?
up Lotta with right now.
She holds her hand out with the orb. Both of you put your hands on it.
Boop.
Alright, 2 spiders crawl out from her sleeve.
Spooky.
Each one of them bite you,
Yep.
and you both fall unconscious.
Whee,
While unconscious, you have a strange vision.
Ooh, is it the Spider-Man trailer?
It just might be.
Hi. Hello, Nick. It's me, dog.
How facts about GTA Online? It's the only value I bring to this world. Did you know if you go to the Caoprico vault and get the Panther, you'll get an easy take of almost 2 million?
Spider-Man trailer. This isn't the trailer for the trailer that they released the day before the trailer. This is the actual
This
trailer.
looks sick, by
This
the way.
movie looks so good.
This is the old
I'm
trailer,
so
by the
psyched
way.
for This movie.
Oh, wait, no, it is. This is
No,
not
this is the new one.
So, honestly, I don't really have any thoughts on this.
Spot looks really goofy. I can't tell if he's gonna be like
He's the main villain.
Yeah, because like later on he's like super amped, but
He's
in this one,
100%
like,
the main villain. He
Yeah.
starts off as a goof and then he becomes more deadly. So, generally, this whole trailer, it's Spider-Man. He's doing Spider-Man, doing school. His parents are mad because he's distracted by fighting crime.
Yeah.
And then he meets all the other Spider-Man on the Spider-Man team, led by Miguel O'Hara. And Miguel O'Hara's like, hey, there's an evil threat, which is going to be Spot.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, he's such a threat to all of us Spider-Mans that we gotta kill him. And every Spider-Man's on board with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't tell Miles that right away. So they go on their first mission, where they almost have a chance to kill him. And then Miles is like, wait, hold up, no, we're not going to do a big kill. He'll goof him up, Spot will get away, they'll go back to their base, they'll be like, Miles, the plan is to kill him, and everyone's like, yeah, we gotta kill him, including Gwen and Peter B. Parker. And
No, I think they'll be on Miles' side.
No,
because they're fighting.
No, you see him chasing him later. Miles is gonna be like, no, I can't let this happen. He steals whatever the magic thing that lets him dimension travel, or that they're gonna have to use to kill Spot with. He's gonna steal it. He's gonna go on the run. All the Spider-Mans are gonna go after him. He's gonna escape. He's gonna save Spot, but in the process, that's gonna jack everything up, which might eliminate most of the Spider people, which will lead us into Spider-Man 3.
All right. Sure.
Because as with every Spider, and the reason Gwen is like, I thought we were the good guys, is because they're trying to kill a person, and Miles is gonna be like, no, we can't kill a person. And then at the end of the movie, they'll be like, you're right, Spider-Man is like, kill Miles. You were right. You were wrong. You're so cool, Miles. And then the movie will end.
All right.
I already know exactly.
Yeah, it's not super figured out.
Oh, and then Miles and Gwen will do a big kiss.
Yeah, they'll do a kiss, and everyone will be mad because everyone wanted them to not kiss.
Yeah. All right, cool. Is our vision over?
Your vision is over.
Wow, what a cool vision.
I mean, it was visually great. So
The animation for that vision was crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
That spider lady's on something.
All right, are we up now?
Yeah, you wake up from your vision, and the Spider Woman is gone. You seem to be actually in a completely normal house now. You just wake up in,
All right, is the orb
in an
here?
empty living room. Huh?
Is the orb here?
The orb is in your inventory.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
All right.
We walk through the door.
You two walk out the door, and you're back in the town square.
All right, cool. So we need to find the last orb then.
Roll perception, both of you.
Are we spider people now? That's gonna be cool if we are.
Or not spider people.
All right, I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12 as well, but I have a +2 modifier.
You rolled a 14.
14.
Oh, what's going on now? Oh, it's having a stroke. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Okay, stroke over. All right. So you rolled a 14.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled what?
A 12.
12. You notice that those kids that were playing catch earlier in the park, or in the town square, are playing catch with what appears to be one of the magic orbs.
They stole the orbs while we were asleep.
No, they just have one of them.
All right, cool. I take out my crossbow. And I shoot the kid.
You're gonna shoot the kid.
Yep.
You're not gonna just ask him to play catch with him.
No.
No, you're just gonna murder a kid.
Murder that kid.
I'm gonna ask him to play catch.
All right.
Be like, hey, Junior.
Can you go first? I'll let you go first.
Hey, Junior. And I'm gonna.
Hi, mister.
Over here.
Okay. And he tosses you the ball.
All right,
Do
cool.
I catch it?
As you catch it, it sticks to your hand, and you can't
We
let it go.
Spider-Man powers.
And I'll be like, Junior, it's not going off my hand. I'm gonna have to go get this checked
All
out.
right.
They just run away. Suddenly, the ball seems to sort of split open. Saliva begins to run over the sides. And sort of a tongue lashes out and wraps around your arm. And sort of legs pop out from the sides. And it begins to try and eat your hand.
So I should have shot him.
The kid didn't do it.
It was definitely the kid.
Shoot my
I'm
hand.
telling you, it was the kid.
Roll initiative.
Oh my gosh, there's so much fighting.
There's been 3
Do
fights.
I roll it too?
Yes.
Okay, I rolled a 15.
All right.
I I rolled a 7.
7.
Getting a lot of text.
All right, Morbius, you are going first.
All right. I use Sacred Flame on the ball eater hand.
While it's attached to his hand?
Yep.
All right. So whatever damage you do to it, it's going to also...
Alright, that's fine. 13 dexterity.
Save?
Save, yep.
All right.
I rolled a 20.
All right. The orb sort of jumps off your hand like a spider and begins crawling around. And you also jump out of the way as a fireball comes flying and sort of burns, leaves a scorch mark on the ground.
Did he escape? Did the ball escape?
Yeah, they both escaped. So
Was
you're
that ball
here,
alive?
Squidfart's here.
Yeah.
The ball is straight off to
Alright.
right there.
You're on a spell slot.
You're fighting a mimic.
So it's not the real ball.
No.
Okay. Can we just leave it alone then?
If you want.
All right. Cool. We'll just leave it alone. Let's
Yeah,
just
we'll just retreat.
All right.
Disengage.
leave. Yeah. Why are we fighting this thing?
So you guys just leave?
Yep,
Yeah.
we just.
All right, you leave.
All right. Cool.
That was close. We almost died.
I
there.
know it's a scroll thing, but I walk into the middle of the town square and I use thaumaturgy to do a booming voice. And I go, "Hey, yo, I'm looking for a magic ball."
Everyone's ran away because there was a creepy thing attacking people.
Shoot.
Which is still crawling around, by the way.
Fine. I shoot Sacred Flame at it again.
Okay. Well, it's not your turn now. Now it's Squidfar's turn.
Oh, I move away from the ball.
That's it? You're just gonna
We have to kill it because that's the
I have
last
nothing.
ball.
I can't do anything. I don't have any
You
spell
don't,
slots.
you don't have any
Can hit it?
cantrips? You have cantrips and you have a hammer.
All right, I'll do Vicious Mockery.
Your hammer does more damage than Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, but I'm safer with this.
All right.
Vicious Mockery, Wisdom 15 saving, and it does 7 damage.
All right. So Wisdom 15.
Yep.
All right. That's going to hit. Viciously mock him.
You're a small ball.
My testicles are bigger than you.
It just kind of frowns and looks a little bit sad. And it takes... How much damage did you say?
7.
7 damage. All right. It is now its turn. It's going to sort of run towards you. And it is going to try and... It's going to, like, jump at you, like, as a ball and try to, like, knock you.
Okay.
All right. That is a... What's your armor class?
11.
Okay. It bashes into you, sort of knocking you in the head, dealing 5 damage.
Bonk.
Like someone threw a rock at you, except for it sort of jumped at you, balled, and then landed.
Okay.
Alright. I walk up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit with my mace.
All right.
25 to hit.
25 to hit.
Don't need that.
All right.
7 damage. Oh, sorry, 9 damage because it was crit.
All right. What?
It was a nat 20, so it's a crit, so it's a 9 damage.
Well, what did you roll?
25 total.
No, what did the damage? What was the damage?
9.
What did the dice say?
9.
You rolling 9.
If it's crit, you get to roll. It does more.
If it's crit, we just double it. So what did you roll?
So it rolled. I just pressed the thing and it gave me 9.
2 plus 5. What did you attack with? Your
My mace.
Okay, so what is that? What is the roll?
Because it rolls 2 dice because it's a crit.
Yes, that's not how we do crits though. What is the?
What do you mean that's not? That's how he does crits.
Listen, what is the roll? What does the roll say on there? Is it 1 what plus what?
I don't know. It won't tell me.
Just look at it. It says.
Well, it was 2 dice.
Okay.
2 6-sided dice plus 2.
No.
So 2d6 plus 2. That's what it
Yes.
says?
Towel.
Well, that's what it is when it's a crit. When it normally it's just 1d6 plus 2.
Okay, so what was the first d6 that you rolled? Just roll a d6.
I don't remember.
Here.
No, what? You
Roll that.
can't do that. That's not fair.
Just do it. It's gonna do more. I'm trying to help you do more damage. Okay, you did 10 damage.
That's.
There we go. Goodness gracious. Why do you make it harder for yourself?
Oh, don't rip that. Ooh,
All right.
I don't want her to eat the towel.
no. Is it dead yet?
No.
What?
You whack it, and it goes like it cracks the shell of it. Like you put a crack in the little ball. It is now Squidfart's turn.
Alright.
Squidfart, can you kill this thing? For real? For real?
No, not really.
No cap?
Sorry, can't really do anything. But I'll try to hit him
Just hit it with the hammer!
Alright, I'll try to hit him with the hammer. So. Oh, this will hit. 25 to hit.
Ooh.
And it does 6 damage. So
Right.
less damage than Vicious Mockery.
Told you to do that.
She's got
Alright.
about 30 health.
All right. So you also take your hammer and the crack gets a little bigger.
How much health does this thing have?
Not much.
It's taken like 20 damage.
It's a monster, and there's two of you.
Fine.
Okay. It's now the mimic's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna skiddy towards you.
Me?
Yes, and it's gonna try to bite your foot.
No.
And as it tries to bite your foot, you just kind of kick it, and it's unable to latch on, and it sort of gets kicked back a few feet.
Alright, cool. I walk up to it.
It's now your turn.
And I'm going to hit with my mace again.
All right.
Alright, that's going to be a 16 to hit. And
Okay.
it's going to be 3 damage.
All right. You take the mace and sort of like a golf club, just crack it. It's sort of like against a rock or something, and it takes. How much you say? 3 damage.
3 damage.
All right. It is now Squidfart's turn.
Squidfart, just please hit it.
Alright, I'll hit it with Vicious Mockery. He's out of range of my Warhammer.
Well, you can walk up to it.
Oh, I can?
Just
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery did more damage.
Alright.
It didn't.
Yeah, it did. It did
Yeah,
7.
it is-
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll do Vicious Mockery again.
He's yelling insults and I'm just hitting it with a mace.
This is like the most sketchy, like final. This is the final boss.
It still does 7. I still do more damage. It did 7 damage. If it's a wisdom 15 save.
Yells and insults.
Alright.
Uh,
Let me say, I've seen bigger rolls than you.
This time it grins and begins to run towards you.
It liked that.
It liked that one. Yeah. It didn't do any damage.
No, it passed the
Okay.
save. All right, it is the mimic's turn, and it's going to try to nibble your foot again. Well, his foot this time.
Nom, 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 nom.
You said your armor class was
11.
11. All right, that is going to hit. And it does 5. Does 9 damage as it sinks, as it bites onto your foot. Acid runs down its teeth and begins to burn the wound,
Drop it.
dealing you with
Drop the
9 damage.
Stop eating it.
All right,
I tried to stop her.
Morbius, it is your turn again, and this time it's sort of biting onto. It's like nibbling on his foot.
She's gonna eat that right.
It's fine. She'll eat it.
My turn.
Yes.
It's attacking me.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to it. I'm gonna use mace again.
All right.
I'm gonna hit it. 10 to hit, which is not enough. If it did hit, it would have done 8 damage.
All right. You swing, and as you said, you just sort of crack into the ground, leaving a small crack in the like tile cement ground. You are unable to hit the mimic. It's Squidfar's turn.
Get the towel.
It's fine.
Alright. Or
She
don't.
eats those all the time.
Oh, okay. Okay. I would like to use my Warhammer since it's coming at my feet.
All right.
And it is a 22 hit.
Ooh.
And
Isn't that 20?
No, it was.
Okay.
It's a. I had a plus 7
Unnatural 20.
modifier. And does 10 damage.
All right. You take your warhammer and crash into it. This time, like a chunk kind of falls off. You can see the acid and its blood just sort of like burning the cement on the ground. There's a sort of a little chip piece of it falls on the ground, and underneath the shell, you can see the pearlescent sort of outer glow of one of the orbs.
Alright, cool. I stick my hand in it.
It's not that big. It's like this size.
Okay, I'm gonna
The
stick
crack
my-
just is like a little. It's like an eggshell.
Is it its turn now, right?
It is its turn. Yes. This time it's going to bite you again because you were going after its foot.
Me?
Actually, no, it's going to do its little jumpy weird thing. It's going to jump at your face, and it's going to do 9 damage as it sort of balls up and bonks you in the head again.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
All right, he's unconscious. So you just sort of fall unconscious, and he starts crawling over your body.
Alright, I'm walking over to it. Oop, I'm right here.
Mhm.
I hit with my mace.
What's a mace?
A mace is like a club.
Alright, 20 to hit.
20, not 20?
No, not
Okay.
it's 15.
Club and vicious mockery.
6 damage.
6 damage. All right. You are able to knock it off of your friend. Another part of the shell sort of falling off. It's sort of, once again, sort of rolling on the ground like a golf ball, sort of lands over there. Do you want to do bonus action and try to help Squid Fart?
Oh, is he dead?
He's unconscious, but
Is
he's
the
not
ball
dead.
dead?
The ball is not dead.
Is it my turn?
I'm giving you a bonus action to help
okay,
Squid
alright,
Fart.
Fine. I'll use cure wounds.
All right.
Woo!
You
Heal
are now
7 health.
Let's go.
you are now awake,
Okay.
and it is now Squid Fart. Your turn.
Alright, I use my Warhammer, and it is a nat 20 to hit, so plus my 7 modifier.
All right. So you run up.
So 27,
All right.
and it does 11 damage, critical. Crit 11.
So what's the normal? What did you roll?
I rolled a
The Warhammer,
27,
so
a 20 plus 7, because I have a modifier.
oh, okay. So it was 10, and then okay. Yeah, this is so you did 22 damage. Because we do
You did
this.
22 damage?
It's times 2. So he rolled a 10 plus 2. He's dead. You splatter the thing, the shell just falls off. Acid begins to melt away its shell, and as you lift your hammer, you can see in the acid of its blood, as it sort of sinks into the ground, the orb.
Okay, I grabbed the orb, I put it in my pants.
All right, you now
I
have,
have 5 orbs in my pants.
and as you touch the sort of ooze of its blood, you have another hallucination.
Is it the secret invasion trailer?
It is the secret invasion.
Okay, I don't care.
Do you want to see it? It's the next Marvel show. I don't know if you want to see the trailer.
I don't care. You can, if you want to play it, you play it.
Do you have any thoughts on it?
I mean, I'm actually excited for it. I think it looks
I've
cool.
never-
We can just talk about it.
I've never seen it.
It's not out yet.
Oh.
Well, the trailer is. But the show's not out
Let's
yet.
watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
All right.
I think it's just gonna be boring.
You think it's going to be boring?
I feel like because it's Nick Fury, right? It's the
Mhm.
show about Nick Fury. Samuel L. Jackson's like 78 years old. So what I think this is gonna be is just Sam Jackson walking around to like different old spy friends of his, and them being like, Nick, there's a lot of scrolls, and him going like, oh, but golly gee, I bet there is. And then like one shows up, and then a cool young sidekick beats it up for him, and then they walk to the next guy, and this just happens for like 5 straight episodes.
I love how like just overall just like doesn't.
This is the old trailer, by the way.
This is not. This one was posted 1 day ago.
You could just mute the video on YouTube.
I can't.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh bloody, oh bloody.
I don't think it's loud enough. For us. So this show is an adaptation of the Secret Invasion
comic book,
be it on a much smaller scale. Because
like much.
in the comic, this affected the whole Marvel universe, and this it kind of just affects Nick Fury and Shield, or what's left of Shield. So the Skrulls have been invading Earth, presumably slowly to take it over, so they can make it into their new homeworld.
Although some of them are good.
Some of them are good though, and they want to. They
Matt
wanna,
Mendelsohn
they
and
respect
Amelia
Earth.
Clark. Amelia Clark plays his daughter.
Oh yeah, that's the girl who plays
That's the
Khaleesi.
Targaryen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she plays one of the Skrulls in this show.
Cool.
The Skrulls are shape-shifting aliens. That's why you fought a mimic.
Yeah.
They can take the appearance of any human.
And they can copy
They
the
can
powers.
also copy their so they can either copy their memories or their powers, but not both.
Well, no, because they changed it in this. Remember in Captain Marvel?
They are introducing Super Skrulls in this.
They are introducing
So
Super
I
Skrulls.
don't know if.
But
they're
in
gonna-
Captain Marvel, they couldn't do like their memories really well. They can only do like their immediate ones, if you remember.
Yeah.
So, and I think in this the trade-off will be you can either shapeshift or you can inherit the powers. Although I think we do see someone who in human form
Yeah,
uses
in
the powers
human form uses
because
powers.
that's cheaper than having the scrolls be CGI.
Didn't we see Captain Marvel fight the Skrulls?
Yes, in the Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he just did it. So they're getting rid of the trade-off. They just have the powers too, I guess.
And Nick Fury's gonna die in this show.
No, he isn't. They're never gonna kill Nick
He
Fury.
says one last fight. This is his last fight for real.
It's not. Also,
He's
you
for
barely
real.
ever see him do fights, and he's not gonna fight anything in the show because he's way too.
He's
old.
for real. On God, gonna die.
Any character who has to wear glasses to read in the Marvel universe is too old to do a spin kick.
All right. So, any thoughts, Nick? What do you think about
I don't know. It's fine to me.
that? All right, it is fine.
WandaVision looked more exciting though.
Yeah, WandaVision was more interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that will probably be. Why is it now muted? Now that we're done with the trailer,
Because it just
that's awesome.
All right. Well, that's the news.
That is all the news for this
There
week.
was way more stuff, but we don't have time to get into it.
Yeah. So why don't we just
Let's wrap this
finish
up.
off the
Let's
story
turn
here?
Our stones into the king.
All right. So are you guys heading to the Palace
We're
of
heading
Golden
to the
Arches?
Palace of the McDonald's.
All right, you can see off in the distance the palace sort of rising tall among all the other buildings. 2 golden arches crest over the entire palace to show the kingdom's wealth and power over its citizens. And you make your way there. The sun is beginning to set. It's a bit later in the day now. Quite a busy day y'all have had. The few remaining people who haven't delivered a gift to the king yet are in line at the palace gates. The line appears to be quite long.
Alright, I cut the line. I just walk past everyone.
I use thaumaturgy, and I make my voice boom, and I go, I'm move or I'll kill ya.
Okay, roll intimidation.
And I just walk past everyone while he does that.
All right,
Are you invisible or are you just walking?
No, I'm just walking.
I rolled a 2.
Roll a 2. No one moves, and a few guards at the gate stop. Halt! You have to go in line with everyone else.
Can I?
I don't want to fight the guards. Is there some
Wait,
way we
wait,
can get
wait,
past
wait,
the
wait, I got
guards?
an idea.
There is a way you could sneak. That's kind of
Wait,
what this whole thing is.
I got an idea. I'll be like, how about this for a line? And I drop all the silver I have on me.
All right.
I don't know.
Roll persuasion.
I don't know how much that is, honestly, because I don't know how much gold or silver we started out with. But
We'll just assume you have
You start with 10 gold in your inventory.
yeah. So if you had 10 gold, then that's 100 silver.
You know.
all right, I'll give him 10 gold.
All right. Roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay. 19.
19. Everyone step aside. These 2 are friends of the king. They need to go in now. He moves the gate over for you. Some of the people are like, come on, watch it, what did that? And the other guard is sort of keeping the people back as you 2 make your way in through the gates.
That's right. Squid fart doesn't wait.
We walk straight to the king's.
As you walk up, you can see the majesty of this giant, palace. Its walls made of pure marble with sort of etchings of red and sort of these golden spires all throughout the
It's a McDonald's.
all throughout the garden.
There's a weird clown.
There's a long sort of
Clown named Ronald.
there's a long winding path that goes up to the palace doors.
We kick the doors in.
You walk up to the doors. They're made of stained glass.
I'm kidding. No, we just open the door.
All right, you push the door open. As you open it, sort of
He's in the garbage.
It's okay.
there's a man standing next to the doors with what looks like some sort of small horn. And he asks, "What are your names?"
I am Dr. Michael Morbius II.
And you?
Master Squidfart.
Dr. Morbius II and Squidfart have come to present their gifts to the king. Before you is a sort of a big marble staircase. You can see some light pouring in from the room above. It's probably the throne room, but you can't quite see what's going on in
We walk
there.
up the stairs.
You walk up the stairs, step by step, knowing your journey is nearing completion.
And Tucker has to go to the bathroom.
As you get to the top, sort of a red rug sort of stretches out from the top of the staircase to the king's throne, roughly maybe 10 or so meters away. The king is sitting on a massive throne made of gold spires sticking out, sort of in almost looking like the Iron Throne, but if it was made of French fries.
French fries.
Did you get that AI to generate that?
I did.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised of how well of a job it did.
Can I see, is there a picture of it?
There is. Here, I
Well,
can.
show them.
I'll show you after.
Oh.
But it's this massive, sort of beastly-looking throne. It looks like he's sitting on a mountain of fries with a bunch of fries sticking out behind him.
That's funny.
You can see his wife, the queen, sitting on a smaller chair next to him, a smaller, shorter throne, as well as a few knights of the king's guard and others. There's a few pillars sort of holding up the ceiling of this grand hall. The walls, sort of towards the top, are made of a brilliant stained glass depicting many different battles and wars, presumably that the kingdom has fought in centuries past. As you approach, he asks, What gifts have you brought me today?
I take the 5 orbs out of my pants and I go, here's 5 magic orbs.
One of the king's guards sort of walks up, looks at them for a moment, before grabbing them and setting them in sort of a chest, before walking up and presenting them to the king.
And I say, don't try to cut them.
Do not try to cut them. They will electrocute you.
Noted.
But they're real pretty, and if you put them in like the big magic turntable, you can look at upcoming summer movies.
He closes the box, locks the chest. Tell me, how did you come across them?
Okay, hold up. So one, how did we get the first one?
I don't remember.
Did the guy just have it? I think he just had it.
I don't remember.
So one of them was given us by Hillbury, right?
Hillbury, yes, he's a great friend of mine.
One of them was from the Church of the Scarab. They had it in their altar. Third one,
The people, priest.
no, that was.
Oh, that was the altar.
Oh, one of them was from the big statue in the middle of the town.
Oh yeah, that was easy.
And then the fourth one was from the spider goddess, who we now swore a blood oath to, but that's not important. And then, and then one of them was in a mimic.
Did you learn anything on this adventure?
Yeah.
Always bring a healer.
Yep.
Though these orbs are...
Oh, also, don't try to kidnap people's children.
Yes, I feel like most people know that. Even though these orbs are brilliant, nothing could ever be as brilliant as the story you have brought me today.
Huh. Wow, man, you have some sucky storytellers.
For this, I grant you my kingdom, and you shall live the rest of your days in the
I
castle.
am now King, Dr.
That
Michael
is the
Morbius II.
happiest ending of D&D.
And he immediately passes away of old age because he's 100 years old.
Alright, cool. Do we get to XP up from this?
Yes, you are now level 6. Sure.
Do we get any, like, cool things?
You're the king of this kingdom now.
Alright, that's fine. That's lame.
That's the happiest ending Squid Fart's ever gotten.
And so, the kingdom of Cassiopeia went on to enjoy many years of bliss and prosperity under the rule of its 2 kings, Squidfart and Dr. Michael Morbius II.
No, King Dr. Michael
What's
Morbius II.
one policy that you implemented as king?
If I point at you, I'm allowed to drink your blood. Oh, and we have to make Morbius 2. And 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9.
The legend of the the legend of the intelligent and brave Squidfart is taught in the schools. So
the people of the kingdom enjoyed many years to come of Morbius plays. And enjoyed learning tales of Squidfart the Bold in schools.
That's it.
And as the sun set on the kingdom of Cassiopeia, the residents could rest easy knowing that they would always be protected by Dr. Michael Morbius II and Squidfart.
Good job, everybody.
And that brings us to the end of our campaign today and tonight's episode.
And the first 100 episodes of the McDonCast. We'll see you for the next 100.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you very much, anyone who has watched the podcast over the years, even if it was for just 1 minute. We very much appreciate it. We have a lot of fun doing this. We're not going to stop anytime soon. So if you want to listen to the show, we're available on all the audio platforms. We're also available here on YouTube. We love doing special episodes like this. We're going to try to keep doing them. They just take a lot of time. But thank you guys very much for watching this episode, and we'll see you next week for the
Mario movie.
take it easy, guys.
Peace out.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, wait, Nick, you want to shout out your stuff?
Oh no, you don't have to. If anyone's interested in watching gaming content in addition to McDonald's, I'm Salty Table. But today's McDonald's Day. You don't need to worry about me.
We'll see you next
Check
week.
him out on the Salty Table Twitch channel and on TikTok. But thank you guys all for watching. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.